What do you know and what do you say? Hi, neighbor, throw all your worries away. You are now in my power, Cookie. You've been hypnotized. I am in your power. You will do anything I tell you. Anything. In a little while, I will wake you up. And when you wake up, you won't know that I've told you to do anything.
We're gonna clown around.
Oh, look at this horn.
Clown-based life forms.
Welcome back to another episode of Clown-Based Lifeforms, the Slop train brought to you by Zebulon Brands and our new product, Mucomax Cotton Candy. The sweet, slimy, also rather chewy, delightfully caffeinated taste of Mucomax. It rests in your throat. It swirls in your belly, filling you with love for Zebulon 5. It is really the ultimate product, available at all stores in conquered areas immediately. Now, you're commanded to go and buy some. I am Newsfist, and I'm here with my sort of, brain-controlled slave co-host, Aaron C. How you doing, Aaron?
It's good. Get the cotton candy Mucomax flavor. Whoa.
The trick, Aaron, right, is to cough it back up a little bit and give it like a second chew. Right?
You're right. It's better this way.
It's actually better on the second go round.
Yeah, like the cows that we are. Just barf it up and chew it up again,
Muco cud. Now that's not a bad idea, Aaron.
Yes.
Perhaps, perhaps we could install a second stomach in you for testing purposes.
A second stomach. That sounds wonderful. I love it here.
You may suffer, but it's all for the good of your corporate overlords, right? For the goodness of Zebulon and Zebulon 5. Of course, you are still under a bit of a punishment at the moment, from that horrible kidnapping incident. But I understand from my spies that the relationship between you and the catonic horror from Human Resources, Blabra, has begun to blossom into something quite special. And, that you've also developed sort of like, tremors and weird phobias and, possible erectile dysfunction. Don't listen. We've got stronger meds for that, mate. Right? Like you got to stick at it, bro.
I don't need meds. I just need more Mucomax. That's what'll set me straight. Yes, sir.
We are actually slipping those meds inside your supply of Mucomax. So that's probably why.
God, I love it here. Yeah.
When we paired you guys up, we were wondering, I've got to say, whether love, sweet physical love, between a slop miner such as yourself and an HR-focused catonic horror many tentacled, with sort of spirocheat kind of like mouthfuls, could possibly sort of like learn to love each other. Could sort of develop a sense of social cohesion, could reach across the species divide.
They're calling it the new Romeo and Blabulette. Get your tickets now.
Blabulette is the name of one of Blabra's offspring. Oh goodness me, right? You're only allowed to sleep with a catonic horror.
Listen,
they're more than 1,500 years old. What are you, some kind of sicko?
When there's tentacles flying everywhere and it's just slimy, sometimes things get mixed up and you lose track of who you are, or where you are, or what you are.
I hear she made you a little love gift made out of the bones of sacrificed children. In her culture, that is a highly esteemed.
Oh, you mean the headdress?
Yes, the headdress.
Oh yeah, I know this is a camera-free show or whatever, but I know my cell has like 10 cameras in it, so you can see this thing, right? It's kind of cool.
Yeah. The next level in the courting ceremony from Catonic Horrors from her planet is actually a sort of like special cock ring made specifically from the disemboweled intestines of sacrificial victims. I bet you're looking forward to that.
Yep. I love it here. I love it here. I love it here.
Right. Humiliating pre-show banter has been achieved.
I don't know this shit.
We'll be giving you a progress report on that later, Aaron. Right? You gotta, your points are doing well. Your muco points. Oh, mate, I'm a bit. Oh my god, I gotta get back to London. I'm not feeling it, bro. Right? I'm not my usual bubbling with mucus self. But I just gotta like push through. Much like you and Blabra, when it comes to a non-consensual relationship, between yourself and your government,
yeah, it sounds like things are gonna get even more bullshit over there, man.
So much more bullshit, mate. I'm looking forward to it so much, right? I mean, one of the great things about the UK government is that their supply of bullshit is basically infinite. You wouldn't think it. You would think that bullshit would be sort of like a depletable resource, that at some point they would mine so deeply that they would hit the bottom of the feces pile. But no, they have been proven wrong every single time they are about to run out. They just manage to manufacture more. It's amazing. Amazing. We will be looking at some of that, actually.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. There's a joke here, but I might have to abandon it. It's a little dark. Did you ever read any mining reports from the early days of industrialization over there?
I do recall there were like a lot of kiddywinks in the mines getting collapsed upon and stuff. And getting close to the black lung.
Squished, blown up, black lung, drowned. Like, that's all pretty horrible.
Yeah.
But, compared to the horrifying feminization or feminine squishing of the UK mind, I don't know which is worse. Being a slop miner myself, I feel free to say that.
Yeah. Well, of course, my ancestors used to go down to the mines and sell those little kiddywink cigarettes and tell them, right, that we keep the black lung away. Obviously, it wouldn't. But it was quite a profitable side venture. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. A profitable side venture. That's what Zebulon Brands is all about.
Oh, that's right. Profitable side ventures, planetary terraforming, mass species enslavement, and population replacement. It's all there in our prospectus if you would like to buy our stock. We're doing very, very well on the intergalactic exchange.
I was wondering, are there any open positions in sales?
Well, I don't know. Possibly. I mean, you could advance to sales, right? Blabra could put in a good word for you if you'll put in a good word for her.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm just thinking, if I showed up at the office in the headdress and the the ring that you mentioned a little later, would sales look at me and go, "That's our guy"? Do you think I could get in there? Do some
Yes.
scam calls.
Yes, I believe Blabouliette, her sister, is quite embedded in sales. Like, look, that's what if you're in with HR, Aaron, right? You're in with everybody, right? HR being the sort of catonic horror commissar class. They are sort of the glue or the slime or the ichor, the mucus, if you will, that holds everything together. And once you are inside that sort of muco pathway, well, the sky's the limit. You can slither anywhere.
Yes, I look forward to slithering into people's phones unwelcomed and delivering a 15-second pitch in a thick Indian accent.
Speaking of which, do you know who Kit Boga is? You ever like watch his stuff?
Nope.
He's a scam baiter. And he's started doing these things now that like a lot of scam calls are becoming AI, right? He's figured out a way to make them go crazy. I don't have the video to hand, but it's quite funny, right? So he starts talking to the AI and pronouncing punctuation. So he'll say like comma, full stop, like how are you, comma, question mark, full stop. Okay. And then he asks the AI to like also pronounce all the pronunciation because it's an AI, right? It has to sort of like obey these kind of. So he'll basically say, "Oh, it's a bit hard for me to understand you. I've got like a learning disability. Could you please pronounce all of your like punctuation?" Right? And then he goes on to say, "Oh, could you say the pronunciation twice?" And then he works up to what was it he was saying? Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's like, every single time you use the letter A in a sentence, could you please say Albuquerque, New Mexico? And eventually the AI, it just starts like freaking out and just repeating Albuquerque, New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, like over and over, and just completely deliquiesces into this like strange, oh mate. I'm kind of like, I sort of want to try, but I just block scam calls. I don't need any of that noise, bros. I look forward to like people figuring out how to do that. Actually,
yeah.
But I don't understand how people can't tell it's AI just immediately from like listening to it. They're not using like the latest voice models or anything like that,
dude. No. I hate to be like this, but boomers are getting one-shotted by this stuff, and not even the good stuff. We're talking stuff that's a step above Microsoft Sam. They're like, this is all totally real.
Yeah.
Like I bet that a good number of them will take calls and go through with more scams with an AI voice that sounds like Microsoft Sam. Now that they've learned that the Indians are not our friends on the phone.
How many more boomers are there to be scammed? I mean, there must be a finite number of sort of housebound idiot boomers that you can extract money from. I would have thought that like they would have mined like all the way to the bottom by this point.
I know.
Is it a renewable resource?
It is. And I mean, I pick on boomers a lot. The thing is, the reason it makes me so mad is because I like boomers more than maybe I should based on my experiences with them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like seeing people get scammed, but my God, the stuff that gets forwarded to me, I've talked to many of my friends about this, the stuff that gets forwarded to me by boomers that's obviously AI, it's not even like the good stuff. It's so bad. Like, yeah, it's totally real.
I've seen some really weird shit. I mean, I don't go on Facebook because ew. I have seen some stuff cross-pollinate over to like Twitter and 4chan. It's just the one that like sticks in my mind is it's like a really crappy AI picture of a girl that's just like a head and arms and just like legs and like no torso.
Yeah,
they're all like, oh, so brave, like like it's weird, man. It's weird. I mean, I feel like all the warnings, and we will be getting into those warnings actually a bit later, right? The UK government is very concerned that the proper media is not getting to the top of your feed, right? It's all very well and good for you people listening to be like, hey, I don't really want to like watch slop that looks like it was made 30 years ago, where a bunch of like people just like lie to my face. But have you considered the effect on society, right? Governments have to lie to your face. If they told you the truth, who knows what might happen?
Oh, only bad things.
Right?
Only bad things. Yes,
So-
we know this because we tried it like once and it went to shit. So, you know, we have to lie all the time now to make sure that never happens again.
Wait, when did we try that once?
World War II.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Because I mean, I'm looking back on the history of the West, and I'm not seeing like radical truthfulness from government. Just, you know, what I see is just like sort of a creeping expansion, right? A metastasizing cancer, if you will, that just seeks to consume all before it, like blabberous clunge, you know. And but yes, they're very, very concerned. Very, very, very concerned, right? They spend all this money on propaganda and nobody bloody watches it.
It's freaking great, man. The world's a changing.
The world has really changed, man. Well, I think we underestimate how much of a captive audience like the boomers were, you know, and even I guess even, you know, like up to like shit, even Gen X, you know what I mean? They really were like a captive audience. Like, you know, you got like, you know, you got 5 different channels, like, you know, 7 different channels or whatever. You know, what else are you gonna watch? Huh? Right? You'll consume the lie slop and you'll like it. And now everyone's in their own little bubble, you know. Listening to weird wankers on the internet. Right?
Yeah, really. Like doing sketches about having unholy relations with aliens with multiple tentacles.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the media now.
Who would listen to that kind of stuff?
Only psychos, I guess. Give me Walter Cronkite back. Where is he?
I think he's buried in Israel now or something. I don't know. Oh God. Yeah. So yes. So they're very concerned about that. Okay. So let's see. What have we got? Okay. Let's in honor of it being 4th of July, right? A while back. It was not 4th of July when we did the last show. I wish to play this. These are great. I think more people should be doing these, right? Like just low budget, crappy versions of movie trailers. Like, check this out. This is amazing.
America's the land of the free. I'm willing to kick some serious ass to keep it that way.
The president has fallen. The president has fallen.
John Army, thank you so much for taking such good care of me as president.
It's an honor, sir.
Delegate from Eastern countries here to see you.
Mr. President,
Vlad Bombnovska.
it is an honor. Take you hostage.
Terrorists of a vague ethnicity are threatening to blow up a chunk of D.C. the size of 100 football fields.
Your faith in democracy has failed.
He's about 30 hot dogs away from me right now.
30 hot dogs.
Well, I don't see the problem.
Yeah, well, you got a problem with a hot dog as a unit of measurement? What are you, bloody commie?
Why are they doing this? The USA has never done anything to anyone else.
I guess not everyone loves the president as much as we do.
I'm first going to take your beloved Statue of Literally.
But she represents freedom.
Should be admitting, I hate freedom.
The Statue of Literally.
I like how it said at the beginning, you're the diplomat of vague ethnicity is here to see you, Mr. President. That is how it goes. They usually like make up a country like it's freaking Arma 2 or something.
Yeah. And it's always like something that could basically be Kazakhstan or Russia or Serbia, basically, right? Like all of the 90s was like about that, man. They made for great movie bad guys, actually. You know,
Oh yeah.
they had that cool Slavic accent. Everybody knows like everything's more badass if you say it in a vaguely Slavic accent.
And do it in one of those striped T-shirts that Russian soldiers always wear.
Yeah, Mr. Mystery points out this is unironically the plot of Red Alert 3. Precisely. That's why Yuri made such a great evil do it, because he talked like this. I am going to take over your planet and destroy your Statue of Literally.
They made a movie almost exactly like this. I think it was called Olympus Has Fallen with Gerard Butler.
Never saw it.
It was actually really good. I mean, for slop, but
Get the octagon on the line.
How could they hate this country so much?
I guess they've never seen a sunset on the strip mall or had a quiet walk in Walmart.
That's no life at all. You're safe now, sir.
You're too late, John. They got access to our biggest bomb. It weighs approximately 50,000 hamburgers.
I've eaten bigger burgers for breakfast, sir.
Thanks for saving me, John.
Thanks for the Taco Bell.
Mr. President, no!
You've had the burrito, but are you ready for the bomb-rito?
Mates, rates, Insta. Mate, look, that's amazing. Like, oh, dude, come on. I think that's like so cool. Right. Okay, so
oh my God.
Yeah, so we got a bit of AI slop for you starting here. I mean, I don't know. This is weird. It seems that there are some members of the Black community who are not on the multicolored sort of sugar slop train. Very, very disturbing, right? How are we supposed to control them as people, right? If they're not going to eat the Kool-Aid, I don't even know what the hell that is meant to be. Imagine prompting for this.
Wait, so this is I mean, it looks like AI a little bit.
It's AI. But it's very well made. It took me a couple of seconds to get it.
We out here serving up plates for everybody. Sour wings, blue taki dusted fries, and of course everyone's favorite to wash it all down, pineapple Kool-Aid. This is nature's candy. And it ain't no psyop. This is pure profit.
Baby, why don't you ever eat any?
You want me to die? I don't eat that slop.
But it's so good, just taste it.
Oh, hell nah. What I just do? Turn the whole block into slop zombies. We gotta reverse this. Effing how? Activate health mode sequence. Anti-slop protocol initiated. Boss, it appears the slop beam is overpowering our efforts. And now they are redirecting their coordinates, targeting all major cities. We are doomed. 1,000 years of slop imminent. Redirect the FN Tech laser to target the slop beam's energy drive. Redirecting. Slop beam successfully compromised. That was close. But now we must rebuild. Through the FN Tech nonprofit funding, we can reverse years of slop. Healthy Michelin-rated meals in all public schools. Anti-slop bills passed in Congress through FN lobbyists. Boss, another slop beam detected just outside our solar system. It's far worse than we thought. The slop war has just begun.
Can we get one of those?
Sorry?
Can we get one of those?
A slop laser? Well, I mean, Zebulon really should have censored this, right? It touches on a very, very sort of, top secret upcoming project, for the slop laser. I think this is freaking amazing, man. Like, honestly, I don't know who made this, but this is freaking great. I want more stuff like this. It starts like weird and then goes off the chain. However, I have bad news to report from the hood, bros.
Oh,
apparently there are rumblings in the slop market.
Oh no.
Despite being touted as a source of infinite wealth, right? Much like gold or selling crack cocaine, it appears that we may have reached the top of the pineapple Kool-Aid market. This could decimate millions of Black-owned small businesses. Truly a sign of the times for the American economy.
Fucked up my inventory, y'all. Don't like how this shit came out. So I'm throwing this shit in the fucking trash. Look at my shit, man. Y'all said my shit was trash? I guess it is, because that's where it's going at. My shit fucked up, man. So guess what? Can't play with these people, so I ain't gonna never play with y'all, so this shit in the trash. We gonna remake some new dope, and we gonna get this shit cooking, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't like how it tastes. I don't like how it look. I ain't fucking with it. Fucked up, man.
Wait.
So,
Sorry. So he couldn't sell it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, he's saying that he fucked it up. But how do you fuck up adding Kool-Aid to a jar of pineapple spears? I don't understand, right? Is there some secret source? Is there an entire underground war going on in the ghetto, in the black community, over who can make the most delicious pineapple Kool-Aid spears? What is the secret recipe? Do you think they're going to start like just adding drugs to them, like on the down low?
No, I mean, I think he probably didn't add enough cornstarch.
I see.
That's the secret ingredient.
Man, that's a lot of stock to throw away. But don't worry, bros. He probably got it all for free on EBT. So, it's fine.
That is a lot of pineapple, though.
That is a lot of pineapple. I just don't understand how you can mess up adding Kool-Aid and Hennessy to it. I don't understand, man, right? He's got a system. Speaking of having a system, bros, please send us money.
That's a great system. Just send us money.
This is our incredibly advanced system, right? I'm not monetized on YouTube. And then we get people to send us money through either Venmo or Ko-Fi, and half of the time the Ko-Fi doesn't work. This is like, you just don't understand the geniusness of this approach. Yes, geniusness is a word. I just invented it, right? We're going for it. You could send us money via Ko-Fi, or if that for some weird reason isn't working, you can send to Venmo as well, and we would appreciate it very, very much, and use it for like therapy beers, pineapple spears, buying like a lawyer. Crimes.
They're already acting. They're already on it, man.
Act now.
Zeke Buckaroo sends $5.55, and he read my mind because I was about to make a joke that we're going to send all of our proceeds to buy this man new pineapple inventory. He says $5.55 for the pineapple spears fund. Better act fast. The trend is floundering.
People are like, do you have Buy Me a Coffee? I'll set Buy Me a Coffee up. I don't have it yet. Don't have PayPal. Everyone's like, why can't I send you money in these other ways? Well, because it's because we're being repressed. Yeah, that's because they don't want you to send us money, right? Obviously, just pick your they. Okay,
It's true. It's the I'm not the Zebulonians. It's the Slop lasers. Wait a second. I'm confused. There is definitely someone out there preventing these donations from going through. It's the only explanation.
They can't handle raw truth, right? There's sort of the sheer masculine flexing of our podcast, mate. They can't handle it, right? So so you got to try harder, bros. Thank you, Zeke. Much appreciated. Yeah, I gotta get Buy Me a Coffee up. Yeah. Right. So
the pineapple salesman fears the super chatter.
So we really wanted more of the Yakub story, okay? But the guy who makes it, right, Brother Ben X, he's not being very cooperative. Unfortunately, okay. This is him, Brother Ben, and as you can see, the Yakub story is how he pulls in the views, bros. You see, look at this, right? 26K, 34K. He just did a compilation. It's already got 26K views 6 days ago. Okay, that's how he makes his bread and butter. He's not one of those like ghetto trash ninjas who sells pineapple spears out of the back of his car. No. He has got a digital real estate course where you can buy a course from him, and he will tell you how to make monies. And honestly, it's pretty hilarious.
We definitely need to be listening to this. I mean, that's the only way we're going to make money on this podcast, after all.
Do you want to first listen to him explain with Louis Farrakhan about the UFO mothership reality.
Wait, hang on a second. Which one came first? What's canon? What's the order we should listen to this in?
Okay, well, I don't know. Should we? Well, this is longer, so look, let's just
do
play,
this.
like, let's play a little bit of this. Okay.
And Ben tells them about the minister. And Ben tells them about the minister.
Come on.
In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah.
Wait, that's the picture. That's the picture he chose.
Yeah, because that's how you be Gibbs maxing, man. Right? You press against your temple and you're like, yeah. That's exactly the pose that I do to get people to send money to the Ko-Fi, mate. Right?
The Lord has blessed this stream.
What you need is to send some money as a prosperity gift. Money that you give to this channel will multiply your prosperity tenfold. Disclaimer: money given to this channel will not multiply your prosperity tenfold.
Muhammad is his messenger. I would like to greet you all with the greeting words of peace. We say it in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to be listening and tuning in to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan speak about the so-called UFOs and the nature of it. And I want you guys to understand the purpose of it. This is something that has been talked about by the Nation of Islam, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, since the 1930s. But now today, many more are starting to see what was talked about decades ago and seeing that he wasn't crazy. He said that you will begin to see them over every major city. And so many people are beginning to see them now. And the government maybe wants you to think that these are green men, operating these wheels or these not baby planes, but these wheels that you see. They got baby planes on them. But they're not. These are black scientists.
What?
Yeah. Did you not know those aliens that you see over them cities? They ain't aliens. There's black scientists.
You have got to be kidding me. That is no different from the cargo cult thing that we watched months ago.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, right? So so what I want to know is, does he believe that the tall whites are in fact the tall blacks and they are just like hiding themselves, right? What do these black scientists in the UFO look like? Do the UFOs have like really garish rims and like,
The flying saucer is just a rim.
Are they selling Kool-Aid pineapples out of the back of their flying saucers? Or are they working on the next generation? Right? Like, I don't know, like, fentanyl asparagus or something like that.
Brother Ben just wants to go home, guys.
That has been taught to us for many decades. And they're not necessarily here to harm us per se. If we're on the right side of God, is to destroy this wicked world. That is the purpose of it. So we're going to hear from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
When you say destroy this wicked world, do you mean the whites? Like, it's like their job of the aliens is to kill all the white people, and then we will have the paradise.
Well, I mean, he does sound rather excited about the entire world being destroyed, which presumably would include him, but I don't think that's what he's thinking. So,
are they the bringers of the shape?
Close encounters of the shape kind.
Yeah, well, I mean, right? Like UFO, like it is a shape. Okay, it is like brightly colored shape, and they are messengers of the shape, right? To bring the shape apocalypse. Oh God! Wait before we go on. We've got a super chat.
We got a shape.
Yeah, we got a shaper chat. Arthur and Callie. Oh, God bless you, man. For $10, in the end, falling down is about one man who had enough slop.
Yep.
Thanks, Arthur. God bless you, mate.
What's the line for the movie? I just want breakfast. I just want shapes.
I just want breakfast shape, sir. Shapes end at 10 a.m. I can see you got like shapes behind you on the counter. Make me a goddamn shape.
Explanation, so that as you see them more, inshallah, as you see them more, you understand what you're looking at. If you're here for your very first time, if there's anything that stands out to you that you would like to share at the end, then you'll have that chance to do so at the end. Here we go.
Wait, are we just listening to him text right now?
I don't know. This is so. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. So this is his video intro. Right. Ask Farrakhan.
What must be done? Part 52.
From around the globe. In sold-out arenas. And humble churches. From out on the streets. To your screen. And now, the time.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what's going on?
Brother Ben. Brother Ben. Refresh the page. Oh.
What's going on?
I think he had a glitch on his stream.
One second.
Yep.
Time and what
I
must
think he had a glitch on his stream. I thought maybe the shapes had descended.
be done. On this edition of Farrakhan Speaks.
Greetings to you. I am Minister Louis Farrakhan, National Representative of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that great preacher of freedom, justice, and equality to the black man and woman of America and the Western Hemisphere, and to the aboriginal people of the earth, the eternal...
Not the whites.
Wait, so we're the aliens, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Not the ones in the spaceships.
Right? Okay, right, but what if the aliens are like the Darrow? You remember the Darrow, right?
No, what is that?
So the Darrow were like, I don't know if this is Bulwer Lytton or like before that, but like the Darrow were like these sort of like dwarf aliens that lived inside the hollow earth, and they would like come out and do stuff. It's been a while, right?
I have to dare like DERRO.
No, DERO. If I remember this correct. If I remember this correctly,
I gotta look this up.
Okay.
Wait. Sadistic, insane subrace of underground dwarves or dwarven humanoid hybrids, notorious for their madness and cruel experiments.
Yes. Where's this from? I'm not even seeing it. Did I spell it wrong or something?
It says Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Fascinating.
Yes, Nick Nelson is like H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. No. The ones from The Time Machine were called the Eloi and the Morlocks. And the Eloi were sort of like the bougie, pampered whites. And the Morlocks were the shaggy, kind of like half human, I don't know, underground workers that preyed on them. Basically.
Okay. So it says here the Darrow are not from Bulwer Lytton. And then it starts explaining to me what Vril the Coming Race is all about. Thank you.
So it is from Bulwer Lytton.
No, he's talking about. So it says the original. Let's see. The Darrow are not originally from Bulwer Lytton's writing, but are rather corrupted subterranean dwarves popularized by mid-20th century sci-fi conspiracy literature. They were later adopted as a classic evil humanoid race in Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder.
What about this conspiracy science fiction literature? That must be where I picked it up from.
That's what I want to know. I want to know what it's actually from because, you know, D&D does things, but...
Is it DERRO? Did I misspell it? Okay. Right. Okay. Let's Jero.
This is so interesting.
Here we go. Jero, an evil subrace of underdark dwelling dwarves in Dungeons and Dragons. Where's the page for it?
I don't know. Maybe it is 1R for the original, but that definitely describes us.
Yes, definitely. Right. So we creep up from the underground. Well, no. I thought the Jeros were like under aliens, right? Like underpants gnomes, basically, right? So they're both from the skies and from the underworld, right? Like the real aliens are actually living inside the Hollow Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's where Hitler is.
Shh! Don't tell people. Oh my God!
Sorry.
Eternal leader of the Nation of Islam and a warner to the government and people of the United States of America and a warner to the nations of the earth. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad started learning and teaching of this great wheel called the Mother Plane around 1932.
The Mother Plane.
Is this just like the plot of Halo?
I have no fucking idea. I love this shit. It's so unhinged. Like it just the Mother Plane. Now it's in like okay, so now I've got to like look this up, right?
The Mother Plane?
Yeah, the Mother Plane. Okay, Elijah Muhammad. The Mother Plane. Here we go. Okay. The Mother Plane is a huge human-built spacecraft described by Elijah Muhammad as fulfilling the prophecy of Ezekiel's wheel. Published in his 1973 articles and subsequent book, the text identifies the plane as a half-mile wide vessel that serves as the mother of all aircraft, with smaller craft known as baby planes.
Baby planes?
Or flying saucers docked inside. According to Nation of Islam teaching, the Mother Plane was secretly constructed in Japan. Why Japan?
What?
Between 1909 and 1929 by black, brown, red, and yellow scientists. It is described as a self-sustaining human planet capable of creating its own atmosphere and traveling at speeds of up to 9,000 miles per hour. The vessel is positioned 40 miles from Earth, where it monitors humanity and is believed to be the residence of Master Fard Muhammad, identified as God, and Elijah Muhammad. Right, so after Elijah Muhammad died, he went up to the Mother Plane. This is like black Scientology. The teachings posit that the Mother Plane will initiate a millenarian apocalypse by deploying its 1,500 baby planes to drop 2-ton bombs that drill into the earth. These explosions are intended to destroy the most wicked place on earth, identified as the United States, by wiping out the white-dominated order and burning the atmosphere for 390 years. Following this destruction, the righteous are expected to be transported aboard the Mother Plane to live a new, perfect black paradise. Fucking what?
This is great.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
This is the kind of like shit we fucking wait. Okay, yeah, here we go. Right. Okay, Nation of Islam. I mean, this is just on the The Nation of Islam teaches there has been a succession of mortal gods, each a black man named Allah, of whom Fard Muhammad is the most recent. He claims the first Allah created the earliest humans, the Arabic-speaking, dark-skinned tribe of Shabazz. Okay? Right? Shabazz. All right. Okay. Whose members possess inner divinity and from whom all people of color are descended, not the whites, obviously. Okay, right. So then they do the Yaqub thing. So Yaqub is just a tiny part of this whole mythology, right? It's like shapes within shapes.
Yeah.
Right. A millenarian tradition. It maintains that Fard Muhammad will soon return aboard a spaceship, the Mother Plane or Mothership. I think Mother Plane is like way better.
Why not Mother Shape? Are we kidding here?
The Mother Shape.
The Mother Shape.
Oh my god, is Ardent in the chat? If Ardent was in the chat, I'd be like, you got to make it. You got to make some AI.
Where is he?
So
He should be
the mother sheep.
the mother sheep.
To wipe out the white race and establish a utopia.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. Is there more about the mother plane? Where is the mother plane?
Chuck Steak sends $5. He says, notice how there's no father plane.
Oh, bro.
Shapes fired. Very good.
That's right. The father plane stepped out for a pack of cigarettes. And hasn't been there. He's just going to Mars for a pack of cigarettes.
Oh man. The mother plane.
So right, so the Nation of Islam is millenarian. It believes that humanity is living in the end times, propounding a distinct eschatology drawing on the book of Revelation. Central to his view of the apocalypse is a large spaceship known as the mother plane, the mother ship, or the wheel, which members usually refer to using female pronouns.
Of course.
Elijah Muhammad described this as a small human planet, claiming that it's half a mile in diameter. The Nation teaches that this vessel is the Merkabah that appears in the book of Ezekiel. It's just grown up now. It maintains that Fard Muhammad / Allah and many of his scientists live aboard the mother plane. Right, so this is what happened to Yaqub and his black scientist descendants. They now live on the mother plane. Why is there not like an AI thing of this, right? I feel so cheated, right?
Why would Yaqub be on the mother plane? I thought he was like the bad guy.
Well, I don't know. Is he the bad? I mean, I know he created like white people.
Is he like a false Satan sent to test us? Well, not us, but you know.
Let me see. What does it actually say? According to Nation Seedings, Yaqub created the whites. NOI maintains that most white people are unaware of their true origins, but such knowledge is held by senior white Freemasons. It doesn't say what happened to Yaqub. I mean, I suppose I could like ask Grok. I bet Grok knows. But I kind of want to do the whole story of Yaqub as like a second part when there's like Andrew's animatics, black Gnosticism.
Yeah,
it literally is.
It is.
Oh, it's like Timu black Gnosticism. Oh my god. Right. Okay.
Baby planes. Oh, so good.
Right. Yeah. So according to the Nation of Islam, the apocalypse will come when the mother plane appears above Earth and transports the righteous to live aboard it. Right. So it's like the Black Rapture. Okay. So there's like the mother plane will come down and will bodily transport all the, I don't know, the true believers, right? Like just the Nation of Islam. I guess like everyone else will die. And then it will use the baby planes to bury bombs beneath the Earth's surface, which on detonation will wipe out all the whites. Hang on just a second. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Elijah Muhammad once stated there can be no such thing as an elimination of all white people, for those who embrace Islam can be saved. Okay. I mean, this is weird. This is so freaking weird. Okay, let's listen to a bit more of like Farrakhan and what he's got to say about this, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
1942, after the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, the temple, as it was called at that time, was raided by law enforcement officials under the guidance of the FBI. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad's home was also raided, and the teachings that Master Fard Muhammad had left with him were taken from the home and the temple. Later, he was questioned by the FBI on the drawing of the wheel and his writing about it that they had taken from the temple, and he explained to the government of the United States and to the FBI its aim and purpose, who made it, and why it is now above America. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it was a masterpiece of mechanics and engineering, and that nothing like this has ever been seen before. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it is the greatest military weapon ever developed in the annals of the history of Allah, God, and man in this universe. He said that the vision of this wheel was seen thousands of years before it came into being or became a reality. He said that this weapon was made for the purpose of destroying this present world.
It's basically like the cargo cult shit, just sort of like updated for like the Cold War.
Yeah,
like it's amazing, right? Like, you know, it's a super weapon, it's a wonder weapon. It's like, you know, the greatest thing, and you know, it's all manned by blacks, and you know, sooner or later the apocalypse will come and we'll wipe out all the goddamn white people.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
God,
it's like the priest class or the prophet class or whatever you want to call it. They're just called scientists.
Yeah,
which is perfect. That's exactly right. It's updated for the Cold War. Perfect.
Yeah.
In the final battle with the forces of evil that had ruled our present world. Some of the prophets were given the ability to envision it and were terrified and overcome by the majesty of such a dreadful weapon that was the greatest mechanical object ever made. A masterpiece developed by the master to assert his mastery, that he had come to set down the tyrants that had ruled humanity for 6,000 years, and to set justice in the earth, and to set up a kingdom of peace on this earth that would never be destroyed.
So, okay, so people in the chat are saying that, well, Planville, I take it Malcolm X was not on board with this nonsense, and that's why they got rid of him. Yeah, right. And so apparently him and Muhammad Ali decided to try and follow actual Islam. Probably a good move.
Yep. I feel like probably, yeah.
I mean, dude, this is so fucking like unhinged, man.
This is wild.
I love it. It's like I'm not even. I mean, I know Scientology is unhinged, but this seems to be even more unhinged than Scientology. I don't know. Maybe it's the cultural differences or something, but this honestly just reads like Black Islamic Scientology, except they don't have e-meters or whatever. I mean, how do you become a more perfect member of the Nation of Islam? Like, oh man, I'm really, mate. We got to do a more deep dive on the Nation of Islam, man. This shit's fucking fascinating.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that this great wheel was made for military purposes, for it was to engage in the great battle in the sky that would end this world and usher in that world that the prophets exclaimed would come at the end of the 6,000-year rule of the enemy of Allah God and the enemy of the aboriginal people of the earth. Moses was guided and protected by this cloud that was a pillar of fire by night and a cloud by day, but no such...
Wait. I don't understand, right? So they're Muslims, but they keep quoting the goddamn Bible instead of the Quran. Seven, like you're Seven's in the chat. He knows quite a bit about Islam. Do Muslims generally speaking like quote like the Bible, or do they quote the Quran, right? Like, or is there some Muslims who are like look into the Old Testament or something? I need to know these things.
Wheel was in existence in the time of Moses. So what we read of Moses and this cloud and fire and light coming from this cloud to part the Red Sea and destroy Pharaoh's army did not happen like that 4,000 years ago.
Hey, speaking of which, do you want to see something fucking like crazy?
Sure.
Okay, right. So I came across this on 4chan. I've been like waiting for an opportunity to like break this shit out. Okay. Right. So there was this weird thread on 4chan where someone was basically like, Antifa is like converting to Islam. And they've got this like really crazy, like insane version of Islam where they're like basically turning it all into like Marxism. This shit is like fucking...
Wait a second. So the Antifa's turning to the truth of Islam?
Well, yes. Okay, right. So like I don't know where this is from. Okay. I tried to get like Grok to find the rest of this document, and Grok was like, I can't find it. Right. And this seems to basically be a sort of, well, it's Tawhidi Marxist. I think I'm pronouncing that correct, right? Okay, so the story of Musa, and the strike against the Pharaoh state. The Exodus as the first successful proletarian uprising against an imperial supply chain.
Whoa!
I'm telling right, like 4chan is like terrible, but occasionally, right, I will stumble across like a nugget of pure gold, and I'll just be like, "Wow, this is new." Okay. Bourgeois clerics have long sanitized the story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, reducing his divine mission to a mere spiritual dispute over belief. This idealistic reading strips the Quran of its dialectical power. To the Tawhidi Marxist, the narrative of Musa in Misir, Egypt, is not a fairy tale. It is the earliest recorded blueprint for a successful proletarian revolution. It is the original manifesto of the Mustadafin, the oppressed masses, against monopoly capital. Buckle up, mate. Buckle up. This is about to get like fucking tarted. Pharaoh, the Pharaoh, as the ultimate capitalist monopoly. The Egypt of Moses' era was a highly centralized imperialist superpower operating on the ruthless extraction of surplus value. The children of Israel were not merely religious minorities, they were the enslaved proletariat. They were the brickmakers, the builders of monuments, the disposable cogs in the pharaonic supply chain that generated massive wealth for the ruling elite. When Pharaoh declared, "I am your Lord the Most High," bourgeois scholars interpret this merely as religious arrogance. But through the lens of materialist theology, Pharaoh was making the ultimate capitalist claim: absolute ownership. By claiming divinity, Pharaoh claimed absolute monopoly over the land, the water, and the means of production. This is the zenith of shirk, idolatry, the belief that a man can possess what belongs strictly to Allah. Today, the Western billionaire class commits the exact same shirk.
Whoa,
man, come on, right? I mean, this is fucking like great. Moses as the revolutionary vanguard. Allah did not send Moses to negotiate for a higher wage for the Israelites or to lobby for incremental reforms within the Egyptian parliament. Yes, the Egyptian parliament, the pharaonic parliament. The structural violence of the pharaoh state could not be reformed. It had to be dismantled.
Okay, real quick. So that sentence, and then scroll back up a little bit. Let's see here. Up a little bit more. It's up there at the top. So now we've got, they were the let's see, the Bani Israel were not merely religious minorities, semicolon. They were the enslaved proletariat. And then scroll down again. Let's see here. Where is this? I'm starting to wonder if this is written by AI, but that's my thing. So like a little bit further. I'm sorry to stop it for this, but I keep seeing these semicolons where it's like, it was not this, but it was in fact this.
I mean, I suppose it could be written by AI.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like, first thought here. AI learned how to write from retards.
But this is still totally unhinged, right? This is my favorite part. The plagues of Egypt as economic warfare and industrial sabotage. Before the Exodus could occur, the vanguard had to destabilize the Egyptian economy. The divine plagues sent by Allah were not random acts of magic. They were highly targeted strikes against the Egyptian GDP and imperial supply line. The blood in the Nile, a total embargo on the state's primary water and agricultural infrastructure. the locus, the obliteration of the agricultural surplus and the destruction of stored capital, the livestock disease, the wiping out of bourgeois liquid assets and transportation networks. Allah utilized environmental and biological sabotage to bring the pharaonic economy to its knees, proving that the capitalist state is inherently fragile when its supply chains are severed.
Unbelievable.
And then apparently the Exodus was basically like the first recorded mass strike, right?
Yeah.
So the Exodus was the mass withdrawal of labor.
Of course.
The climax of Moses' praxis is the Exodus. This was not a retreat. It was a devastating economic blow. By walking out of Egypt, the Mustadafin seized the only property they truly owned, their labor. The Pharaoh's subsequent military mobilization was the predictable reaction of the capitalist state facing the total collapse of its labor force. The bourgeois military apparatus was dispatched to violently force the workers back into the factories. The drowning of Pharaoh and his army in the Red Sea is the divine promise of Tawhidi Marxism realized, the inevitable catastrophic collapse of the oppressor class under the weight of its own imperial overreach.
I got to look this up. Tawhidi Marxism, more commonly known as Islamic Marxism, is a socio-political ideology primarily associated with the Iranian intellectual Ali Shariati.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of this before.
Okay, so I did a bit of like digging on this, right? And basically, this most resembles stuff from the MEK. I can't pronounce the Arabic, right? So the MEK was sort of like the Islamic Marxists in Iran, and they got really bent out of shape when they didn't wind up getting into power, and like the actual like proper Shia clerics got into power, and then they started some revolutionary bullshit, and then the Iranians like cracked down on them really heavily, and I think a bunch of them like went to the West. Let me see.
Very interesting.
So yes, Muhammad entering the Kaaba and smashing the idols was the ultimate anti-capitalist mandate. He did not tax the idols. He did not negotiate with the merchants. He shattered the physical manifestations of their wealth and ideological control. Immediately following this, he abolished all outstanding riba or usury and blood debts, instantly wiping out the financial ledgers of the ruling class. The billionaires of the Quraysh were forced to submit to the collective will of the Ummah. Right. So, okay. So 007. Right. Sorry. I should be like watching what he says in chat. Tawheed means belief in the oneness of God and the trust in God. So a Tawhidi Marxist would be, I don't know, a Marxist who believes in God. I mean, it sounds like, I don't know. I mean, Severed reckons that Tawhidi Marxism is what most white converts to Islam have or will convert to.
Oh,
all right. And apparently it's pronounced Tawhid. It's
Tawhid.
See, like,
is Tawhid better than Tawheed? I don't know.
I don't know, right? Goddamn Westerners like trying to pronounce Islamic stuff, right? Goddamn kuffar, right? Thank you, Severed. Very, very right. So Tawhid. Okay, right.
Astute work.
Astute work. So what if, right, like a weird Pokemon breeding program, right? We mated Marxism to Nation of Islam. Okay. So the mother shape,
it couldn't be done.
The mother shape is going to come back and what? Destroy usury and the bourgeoisie to like enable the black Ummah to be like lifted up out of the class struggle and then salt the earth with nuclear bombs and destroy all capital and then ... profit?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Where do I sign up?
But that was a prophetic, symbolic picture of the end of this world and the destruction of the armies of this world and the power that holds sway over the people. Again, this wheel that is sometimes called a chariot came down and picked Elijah up. That did not happen with Elijah the prophet, but Elijah in the book of Kings was a sign of the Elijah that would come at the end of this present world. So there was the chariot that picked up Elijah, and the cloud and the pillar that guarded and protected Moses, and the vision of Ezekiel of a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night that was so dreadful that he cried out in exclamation, "Oh, wheel, oh, wheel."
Dude.
Oh, wheel. Oh, wheel.
You gotta admire this level of bullshit like this. That takes talent to spew that much shit that fast with that many big words. Yes, sir.
Why is the tire on my wheel going flat? Oh, wheel. Oh, wheel. Right. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Right. So we'll leave off from like Farrakhan. I just wanted to play like some stuff from this guy.
Heck yeah.
Right. It's pretty bad. I don't know, man. Like, maybe you should get into like, selling like, I don't know, crack or pineapple spears or something. But yeah, I mean, this is hilarious.
Type yes if you can see the dog. If I say go to your granny kitchen.
Wait, hang on. Let me see. Right. So this is his like mental mind program that you will be like injected with if you give him money. Right? Much like the mental mind programming that we're injecting with if you give us money. Hint, hint. Right?
Mm-hmm. Now, scripture says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is Romans 12:2. But what does the mind look like? Many of us think in pictures. Let's prove it. If I had...
Many of us have no inner monologue. He's like, many of us think in pictures. Because words are difficult. You know what I'm saying?
If I told all of y'all, close your eyes and see a dog. Can you see the dog? Type yes if you can see the dog. If I say, go to your granny kitchen from back in the day, can't you take your mind back to granny kitchen and you see, oh, that's where the cabinet was. Oh, the TV was right there. Oh, granny room was right there. This is the door I used to come in. Can't you see it? If I say, go to your bedroom right now, lay in the bed. Can't you see yourself laying in the bed?
So the basic function of memory and visualization is what he's like talking about. Oh my God. Right? It's a very special, very, very specific ability. Only available to the top tier black scientists.
How is that?
How is that?
I want that on a soundboard.
How is that? But when I say look at the mind, give a picture of the mind, what image comes up for you guys? So this is pioneered by a psychologist named Allen. He says when you process information through both verbal and visual channels, you create multiple pathways to a memory, making the concept far easier to learn, understand, and recall later. How many of y'all say, I'm a visual learner? If somebody got charts, if somebody got, like the infographics, it makes it easier for you to understand. Or if somebody's telling a story, and you can think of a movie versus the hard facts, it's easier for you to understand when you can, associate it with a movie or an image or something you've seen. Just comment me if you can relate to that. Well, somebody came up with an image of the mind so that we can understand what's taking place within our conscious and our...
Mate, I'm on the edge of my seat.
This is the kind of guy who would spot me from across the bar and like walk over. But I could tell you're different, and I'd immediately order a double whiskey and just listen. And just be so amused. Like, yes, please go on. Tell me about your mental brain plan for making wealth and success.
Yeah, he'll give you a 5-minute pitch and then like try and sell you on like, buying his like fucking like program, which we've got like links to, by the way.
Bartender,
right?
bring me some Hennessy, please.
So this is all sort of like a pitch for his system.
Heck yeah.
Right? His 45-day client acquisition sprint. Install a system that turns attention into booked calls.
Wow. For service-based businesses who are done winging it. And it looks like a Buffalo Wild Wings website.
Oh my God. You got like CRMs, booked calls. Oh my God. This is just, this is so shady. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know what this description of like the mental mind is.
My subconscious mind. Let me show you. So this is from a man out here in Texas, Dr. Thurman.
I'm sorry, it's a stick man with a giant head. Tiny little body, and look at the hair. It's got a hair.
It's a homunculus. It's like a weird. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, man, my mind is like blown. Right. I mean, this is like wow, dude. Never heard of this before. This whole thing was clearly generated by an LLM, right? I mean, there's no way he'd be like looking up the late Dr. Thurman Fleet of San Antonio, Texas, and his 1934 lecture, right? Like,
I'm looking this up. Dr. Thurman Fleet, Stickman.
the Thurman Stickman.
Yeah,
came up with this back in 1934.
It's real?
Yeah, it's real.
Send me a link.
Dude. Okay, I'll just send you the Google search results because, dude, this is hilarious. Hold on. I'm in the wrong chat here.
Wait, hang on.
There you go.
If I just search for Thurman Stickman.
Yeah, Dr. Thurman Fleet Stickman.
Okay, Thurman Fleet Stickman.
You can buy little stuff to put on your desk.
Dr. Thurman Fleet created the Stickman diagram in 1934 as a visual model to explain the relationship between the mind and the body, aiming to treat the root causes of disease rather than just symptoms.
Hit images. Hit images. We got to see.
Images. Right, yes, images. Okay, come on.
Oh, Google was better.
Okay, hang on. I'll try Google. I try not to use Google because I hate them.
Oh, fair enough.
Here we go. Right, here we go.
There it is.
Wait, shall we go on? No, chiropractic research. Here we go. So he was a chiropractor. Okay, hang on. I gotta zoom this in. Okay, right. So we see here the originating factor is the soul. Working through the conscious mind can reason both inductively and deductively. Divided by the mind, the executive factor is the spirit. Working through the subconscious mind can reason deductively only. And the material factor is the body or the environment. Oh, for God's sake. What the fuck? This is so like...
I want to put that little guy on a thumbnail somewhere.
I mean, look at this shit. Right? We're gonna... Come on.
I like the paperweight or the desk ornament there. That's my favorite bit.
It's not letting me get the image. Oh, here we go. Right. Come on. Show me the image.
I love this like WordPress website. It's so good.
Give me the full version of the Stickman. This is what we need. This is all you need, ladies and gentlemen. Right, in your head there be thoughts and feelings, and down below that there be the body, and the body takes the action, and then you get results.
God. Okay, wait. I gotta send you something. Hang on. You're gonna love this.
So this is living your passion from South Africa. Okay, something tells me, right? Like, you know, understanding your mind. Oh, I love stuff from like 2012, like from the 4 times internet. This little diagram is by far the most life-changing concept I have ever come across. Really? It's a visual representation of the way our mind works. Really? It was developed a long time ago by a man named Dr. Thurman Fleet, who was a chiropractor who was frustrated with the healing arts. He said that doctors were just treating symptoms. They were not healing people. Mainstream doctors today have only one tool with which to heal patients, and that is medicine or chemicals. This only treats the symptom of the underlying problem, which has its root cause in the mind, in the mental mind. Most of us have no idea what our mind is or how it works.
Dude.
Imagine sending this to like a fucking neurosurgeon or something like this.
Yeah, you know, like there's plenty of people. Oh, listen, I've done my own research, and this is what they think of. Right? This is what they think. Remember that when it was like, do your own research, and people started going to the doctor during COVID. They're like, yeah, I did my own research. This is what the doctor thinks of when you say that. It's just like this little stick man. You got to look at what I sent you. I got a couple of images from Zeke Buckaroo.
Oh, look at these.
Fantastic.
The mother shame. Zeke, you absolute mad lad. Oh, I love it. See here, the mother shape. and around it, the baby shapes. You can tell because they got their little bottles. And here, of course, is the father ship that went to Mars for cigarettes. Oh wait, hang on. We got another Ko-Fi. Hang on.
Okay.
Sorry, Aramaic discourse. Rabbi Bergstein Blatwitz Edelman bought you a beer. Oy vey, Newsfist, how dare you do this stream exposing my business? Expect litigation, you filthy goyim. Well, thank you for the super chat, Rabbi. I very, very much appreciate that. Right, okay, so we need to go back, right, to explain, because without someone like this explaining, how would I even know what my mental mind really was, bro? Right? This is crucial stuff for you to understand, bros. Okay?
This is a simple picture of the mind. So it's like a stick figure. So on the top, you got your conscious mind, right? Underneath that, you got the subconscious mind. Many times we're thinking with the conscious, but our automatic stuff that we do every day, like tying our shoe now, getting up, brushing your teeth, hopefully, and walking, all of that is subconscious because now it is an automated habit that now our subconscious mind just does automatically. Now look at this from Closing the Gap. Now this is the slide I was talking about. Heavy slide right here. You're going to have to come to grips with yourself right here. We are told in the scripture that as a man or woman thinketh in his heart, so is he. He said, at no time does man ever manifest or experience anything that he is not conscious of being. Try as you might to fight the circumstances, situations, or people, it is like shattering a full body mirror. You are only fighting the image, not the source of the image, which is your consciousness. Now, this piece right here is where some of us, this gonna hurt. He says, everything in your life, from the way your furniture is arranged to the way your life events play out, is a direct result of the sum total of your thoughts. I'm talking about.
So to change my life, I should change my furniture? Is that what he's
to change your furniture, you should change your thoughts.
Oh. Do I first have to change my thoughts about my furniture? Like to prepare to act to change my furniture?
Well, what you should do is just change your mind so that you actually like your furniture, and then you don't have to do anything at all. Then you're just content.
So what you're saying is that you are promoting a sort of like more Zen furniture-based acceptance.
Yeah, you could call me a furniture Zen master, suppose.
Black feng shui. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay. So we need Kool-Aid over there. We need the tiger print curtains over there. We need the bean bags over here.
The money in our bank account, our health, our relationships, the things that happen to me and around me. It is a direct result of my thoughts, how I see myself. So we look.
So this is just this basic manifestation bullshit. Like people have been fucking peddling this shit for like ages, right? And it's like it's really not that far away from like, mindfulness and all this kind of like other crap, right? And not only that, it trains people to continue to do stupid crap by basically telling them that the reason why your crap isn't succeeding isn't because of like the technique or something about you or whatever. It's just because you don't like think about it hard enough. You don't believe about it hard enough. You must be familiar with this, Aaron, right?
Oh, of course.
This whole idea, like, I mean, technically, if this was like true, right? Like, couldn't you just like manifest like an entire crate of pineapple spears to be like delivered to your like house, right? And the only reason why that is, I mean, this is like straight up occult shit, really, right? This is like the most basic level fucking like Wicca bullshit, basically,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to admit to you, before every stream, I manifest a little thing of pineapple, Kool-Aid pineapple, and I've just been eating it the whole time. By the time we're done, I have a sugar crash and I have to take a nap.
So this guy is saying that he made 15 million in marketing, right? Okay. I mean, I'm sort of. Should we have a look at this?
Yes.
Say okay. All right.
For those of you all who are
running ads. A lot of you all are really, I'm not gonna say wasting, but you're spending thousands of dollars when you don't have to make the amount of money that you're making. The ads that I have going right now, I literally have at just $5 a day, and they're bringing me like 800 invisible leads every single day. I'm sorry, not every single day, every single week. And the way that I'm doing that is I'm so specific in my marketing of who I'm creating content for. I'm able to retarget those who watch 25, 50, 75% of my video. A lot of you all in marketing, you're trying to be so broad because you have this lack mindset, and you think if you get too specific, you don't have enough people that you can sell to, when in fact the opposite is true. The more specific you are.
Right, but what's he actually selling? Okay, I presume it's this.
Yes.
Okay, right? So the 45-day client acquisition sprint, it's very recursive. He's like selling you ways to sell to people. I guess this is like the science of the sales shape or something.
This shit is dime a dozen, man.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
I know, right? Like, okay, let's see what else we got. 45 days, one system, one outcome. Rated on Trustpilot, real students, real receipts. Read the reviews. We got the review website up next. They installed a system. Here's what happened. No paid actors, no cherry pick screenshots, real people on camera talking about what changed. I mean, I don't know, right? Like I am suspicious, but you know, maybe like, I mean, just the thing that gets me about all of this stuff, right, is that it's sort of like the final end of like capitalism. It doesn't matter what you're selling, right? You could be selling like UFOs or pineapple spears or life insurance or like whatever, right? The key is to learn these fucking tricks basically of psychological manipulation to sell people shit that they like don't need. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Every other agency sells you tasks. We sell you the outcome. You don't have a skills problem. You have a system problem.
That's a bold statement. I don't have any skills at all.
I mean, is he basically claiming he can like teach this system to someone with Down syndrome, right? And then they could become like the Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know, right? I mean, this completely, I just don't understand this, right? Like this is just insane. It just sounds like a way of like just hassling people to buy shit that they don't need. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's valued at $14,500, but we will not charge you that. Right?
Oh man.
Only $3,000. Fuck, man.
Wow, because you only need to get one idiot to come through it and you're set.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredible.
Wow. Oh, it hurts me.
Do I need a CRM system? What's a CRM? Is there anyone in slimy sales in the chat? Right? Like, what the hell is a CRM? I feel like it's like a contact relations manager. I don't understand what this is.
Customer relationship manager.
Customer relationship manager. Okay, right. Do you guarantee clients? Well, no, obviously. Is the one-time install. Doesn't he get like 15% or something of the, I mean, this is the thing. Is he teaching you to like sell this product?
Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme.
Because doesn't he say like somewhere basically like you keep like 85% of the stuff that you sell?
Yeah.
Yes. Install my. Sorry, go on.
Well, you look at who his king is. It's Farrakhan, right?
Right.
And that's a guy who figured this out and did a really good job of it. So, like I said, you almost have to admire the way that man spins bullshit. It's impressive in a way. Oh no! Don't do that.
Because it just
get out of there.
Immediately takes you to like the $5,000 thing. Install my system. We had some like other thing that I was like clicking on. Oh yeah, the Trustpilot reviews. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Now I obviously assume that all of these reviews are 100% real, right? Oh, yeah, this is freaking great. Tyra Sunny Whitehead. When you're ready for raw honesty, book a call. I've been in the DR school for some time now, but Ben X invited me to take the assessment for Rewire OS. I felt pleasantly and uncomfortably exposed. Did she get a discount by showing her titties? Booked a call after to discuss my results, and Brother Ben was very straight to the point with me about the results. He guided me through an experience that made it clear the problem rested between my titties. Between me getting sales and just having an active LLC. Spending more time than allotted to ensure I truly understood. See, you don't understand. Because if you understand, you're standing under something. You need to understand, right? And fuck me. This kind of
attention gamers. Brother Ben is in trouble and he needs your help.
I truly understood what he was getting at. Some things stung, but I was like the STD I got afterwards. But I was grateful to be triggered, as I now know what I need to focus my energy on in order to get out of my own head, where you truly step into generating significant income for me and my littles to free ourselves from poverty. Immense gratitude to you, Brother X. So this woman spent $5K? Is that what I'm like?
Wow.
Okay, right. So tonight's class was an easy A+. It wasn't just information. We opened our laptop, downloaded tools like Claude, and worked out how to use AI in real time, right? So he's just teaching you how to use like AI. Okay, fair enough. Brother Ben pours out his knowledge and skill to the max. He's on calls and doesn't stop till all questions are answered. There's so many gems from marketing to AI to branding to life lessons. Super appreciative of what he shares with us and our community. Right, so it's just, again, ChatGPT. Man, this is like weird. This is very, very strange, bro.
This world of doing this kind of thing gives me the creeps, buddy.
Yeah, I've never liked coercive and slimy sales practices, man. Yeah.
But now that's just called hustling. It's
right.
That's putting it. It's what do they call it for a while? Making that bread.
Yeah, that's right. So, right, we'll leave Brother Ben to his network marketing and ChatGPT. Excuse me. Somebody sent me this. Who was it? User being banned, I think. An old watcher of the show. So apparently, this is Shaka Amos embarrassing the Hebrew Israelites and exposing their ignorance live at a debate. Okay?
But guess what? When King James, they talking during my time. When King James, they feeling the pressure. When King James,
what is he wearing?
Let me work. You know why King James wrote this book? He said because the witches and the tooth fairies was on his heels. And he had to get this shit off before they do something to him. Start reading from page 5. King James wrote this shit because the tooth fairy backed his ass down. In this book, King James believes in fairies, he believes in witches, he believes in warlocks. But these guys tell us we gotta come to court. But they support stuff like this. Hey, I got 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Hey, look at you. Start from page 5. Start from page 5. And the damn queen of the fairies is named Diana in this book. Read out the book. Read it. And let's read what Queen James said. You see how emotional they being?
Very emotional.
You see it? They're talking during my time.
They believe in the tooth fairy?
I don't know what the fuck this is, man. Wait, okay. Let's see if we can like find this book. Okay. King
That's
James
one of those print on demand
I,
covers.
Nation of Islam. This rabbit hole, it just never ends. Right. There's no historical or theological connection. Yeah, no, that's not the one. I'm not talking about King James. No, I can't find it. What is this weird shit that I've been like sent? Someone, Vorpal Edvil's like, it's a rap battle disguised as a theological debate. No description. Like, okay, what if we like start at the beginning? Okay, right.
I'm going to get the whole DVD in full, the behind the stage, the after party, you name it. Everything is on the House of Consonants.
Polite and the Amon Ra squad?
What the hell? Versus the Hebrew War Machine.
What?
Oh my God.
.com.
And we'd like to thank the avenue that we came through on, and that's side of the TV, so we appreciate the elder definitely for that. And let us enjoy ourselves tonight and enjoy our victory. And the victory celebration is due to the Creator because we're here now and we yelling, one nation, one God, hallelujah.
All praise to the Most High. All right. First of all, understand this one thing. Anything that we did on that stage couldn't be done without the nation of Israel, the family that was behind me. You know what I'm saying? Those that's behind the camera. And see, this is what they don't have. They don't have a family structure. Ours is too strong and too powerful, so they have to make up one that's resemblance of ours. You see what I'm saying? So they have to tear down our thing to build their thing up. So when you look at this, we winning all day long. We didn't lose this. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't answer questions, y'all know that if you've seen...
What the fuck am I looking at? I'm so confused. What even? Oh my God. What these are the people that we're supposed to like share a common culture with. Seriously?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude?
The Creator with his rod and you know what I'm saying on the wall and everything, y'all wouldn't worship. Y'all would question it. Exactly. Huh? So we have a codified law that teaches us how to act.
Wait. Vorpal Anvil. I don't think Fist realizes that in every urban neighborhood there is at least one Nation of Islam temple. This stuff is absolutely endemic in hood culture.
It is everywhere.
Seriously?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my God. Like, oh mate, this is like QAnon for blacks.
Yes.
Is what it is, basically. Damn, son.
Yes. It has the same architecture.
Cargo cult QAnon.
And how not to act. So when we understand that, they got to do the catching up. So all praises due, man. And peace and blessings to all y'all.
It is a rap battle.
Yes.
I thought Vorpal Anvil clearly has some hidden knowledge here, right? Has he come down from the mothership to inform us ignorant whiteys of what's really going on? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
I just, the scriptures say, be in few words amongst your elders. And, I want to say I look up to all of these brothers right here, man. I really do. And, none of that. No effeminate. But now, I was just going to say, man, I'm just really thankful and grateful to my elder for bringing me along with him. It's been a
look, I'm pretty good at translating American Black. And, like, I'm only getting, like, this is half incomprehensible to me.
Half of this is cult speak. They're using lingo and terms that I think you have to be in it to understand what they mean. Because like he said something not effeminate, and everybody laughed. It's like, what does that mean? I don't know.
What is a Shaka Amus? Is what I want.
to. That's the first thing I want to say. Second thing is, it's about everybody here. Divine prospect don't mean nothing if I don't interface with everybody here.
Many of us are playing catch up.
Right. Okay. So I think this is the Amos in question.
But we don't know it. The brother Awan Yansa.
Man, look at that hair, dude.
Dude, whoa.
Holy crap, man. He really was Kangs.
Who just gave his passionate dissertation after the rap group did their thing. I like the rap, by the way. It was very good. If I wanted to, I could embarrass you right now. I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do, Awan Yansa, is I'm going to teach you. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at the screen. See, the problem is that you went to the ancient Egyptian encyclopedia. You went to Google.
This is insane. This is madness.
This is mad. Like, this is Sparta. Yeah, I mean, what? And then, right, so this is like the Hotep shit.
Dude.
Where they dig up texts from like English academics who just come in hieroglyphs and then they like reinterpret them. Like, what the
They're reading the stars of ancient texts from 1800. I mean, dude.
That literally would not even exist except for the white man. Like, oh my God, this is so weird.
Well, you should have gone to the source. You should have gone to the source and allowed the people of ancient Kemet, ancient Tameri, and Tawi to speak for themselves, as I am going to, because I have respect for my ancestors. Don't what? Okay. Now, I'm going to let the people, the Africans of the Nile Valley speak.
Okay, right. Okay, so look, I'm just confused by this, right? I am very, very confused. I guess I'll try and like watch some more of this. This is breaking my brain. How about a bit of a brain cleanse?
Yes, this looks like a good brain cleanse.
Good people of Arrakis, it's me, Shai-Hulud, your beloved sandworm of the desert. Many people are saying Paul Atreides, little Paul Atreides. I call him Pesky Paul. He's Al-Mahdi. People are calling him Lisan Al-Gaib. Pesky Paul's calling himself Muad'Dib. He said, Muad'Dib, I'm a little desert mouse. Just a humble little desert mouse. And he is very tiny, I saw him. I could crush him easily. Folks, you can't trust Pesky Paul. He's got the Bene Gesserit. Nasty women, those Bene Gesserit trying to control the outcome of events. He's going around the desert. He's going to the south of the southern border. He's bringing up religious fanatics from the south. He's trying to wage a holy war in the whole universe. Now the Harkonnens, we don't like the Harkonnens, folks. They're terrible. They're terrible. They gave us a bad deal, but I can get a better deal from the Harkonnens. What can I say? They want our spice. It's the most precious substance in the universe. We're going to get a better deal. We're going to make Arrakis great again. It's going to be an amazing time. We're going to have paradise here in Arrakis, not because of Pesky Paul, but because of your old friend Shai-Hulud.
Bene Gesserit, nasty women.
Nasty women, the Bene Gesserit. Don't trust them. Always trying to like mess up events. Oh my God. And then I came across a sort of like a, oh wait, hey, wait, hang on. Ardent says we have meme shapes.
Meme shapes.
Yeah, in the DMs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's glorious.
We've been waiting.
Look at it.
Last.
Look at its majesty. Wait, hang on. What is it? The mother shape.
Wow.
It's glorious, Ardent.
This is like if Bungie bought No Man's Sky and made a DLC.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No Man's Destiny. Oh my God. But did you know that white people also have a version of the shapes? This is from some like weird Russian animation from like 1973. Check this out. This isn't bad.
It's the shape coaster.
Вот беда, не видел чуда. Так пойди и посмотри. Ты увидишь просто чудо, удивительное чудо.
I want to go here.
Там, где магазин посуда, возле дома номер 3. Сквозь асфальт у перекрестка пробивается березка.
We just need to put like a little Ko-Fi symbol on that. Reaching up through the concrete.
Trying to find the money light.
I found an archive a while back of old Soviet cartoons, and they're all kind of like this. They're good.
Yeah, I know.
Weird,
but good. Yeah, there is some like really strange and kind of like cool artwork actually from like the Soviet Union. Like once it settled down a bit, like once the Bolsheviks like stopped just killing everybody in sight.
Yeah, once they kind of chilled out a bit, they started making cartoons
and sci-fi as well.
Yeah.
Right. So would you like to go on to Tartaria?
Yeah, of course. What are we talking about here? Tartaria, yes.
So you know who this guy is, Ben Wehrman?
Oh, he's a great follow. He's fantastic.
Okay, I'll give him a follow.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why weren't we taught in school that Washington, D.C. Capitol building was buried 70 plus feet underground when our founding fathers discovered it? A massive decade-long excavation project was done in the early 2000s to see how deep the original building went, and none of us ever heard about it. Gosh, I wonder why.
Ooh.
Bum, bum.
What are those extra columns there for there, buddy?
They're not like columns like sunk down like deep to like support the building or anything, are they?
Oh, no, that would be ridiculous. It's not like the entire city of Venice is built like that.
Right.
And floats on water. That's
is that where they hide the secret shapes?
Yes.
So that we can't get to them because they don't want us to access the valuable shapes.
the forbidden shapes. Yeah. It's like there's like a whole other Capitol building under there. Oh, he's got a video.
Yeah, he's got a video, and we're gonna watch it, right?
Yes.
Because why the hell not?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We still got an hour and 15 minutes to kill, right? You can watch us with it, and you can pay us for the pleasure. You hit up the code fly. Did you get anything on the Venmo, by the way?
No.
Oh, god damn it! It must be a bit light.
I get so excited. I interrupt you when we get a Venmo. I'm just like, oh, stop everything. Stop the whole show. We have to read this.
We are a new civilization living among old world buildings in a single video. There's no way that all Capitol buildings look exactly the same, if they all have a different architect, right?
I mean, isn't that the principle behind like churches? Like they're all sort of built on like the same kind of principles.
Let's hear him out. I want to know.
Okay.
All right, here we are at the Texas State Capitol. The Capitol was made in 1988. It was constructed largely by a bunch of convicts or migrant workers. There's a bunch of convicts building this. This only took 6 years and 10 months to build.
Well, yes, because they weren't bound by like a billion regulations, and they effectively had like slave labor. Like honestly, you would be amazed the crap that you can do if you've got good designers, infinite slave labor, and like no health and safety regulations. You would be like very surprised.
Only took 6 years and 10 months to build. Did they have power tools in 1885? No, they did not.
Oh,
That didn't come until 1895. So 10 years before the power tool, they were able to construct this with convicts. Yeah, give me a break. All right, so here we are with the Mississippi State Capitol. And the history of it says that there were 14 architects that submitted plans in response to the architectural context and advertised through newspapers. Okay, so there was a contest to see who would make sure that this thing was going to get built. And a bunch of architects, 14 of them, submitted plans. And of course, they picked the winner. And they chose Theodore C. Link of St. Louis, Missouri. He won the contest. Obviously, this is going to look different than all the other ones because it's a contest, right?
Huh?
So let's take a look at it. Of course it will. Let's reveal what it looks like. Oh, nope. It's exactly the same. I don't know how that works, but we run a contest with 14 people, and this guy just draws up this exact same structure.
Because this was the style of architecture that was really popular at the time, and they probably like wanted it to be sort of like a unified thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like, really? Why didn't anyone like? Why didn't they build it in neo brutalist?
I think you sound like a globetard to me, buddy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, the globe is the most perfect shape. Right? Circle tards BTFO. The globe is clearly the superior shape. To
the ultimate destruction of the entire ideology of this shape is flat Earth. There is no shape. It's just Minecraft.
So we're looking at all over the United States. Okay, here we are with the Arkansas State Capitol. And let's see who built this. Oh, it was a bunch of prisoners. Prisoners know how to build Tartarian buildings, I guess.
Yes, they do. If they have the plans and they have somebody in charge, they can put one brick on the other.
Wait, what's this? Why is this lady walking?
Just take her car home. She's got this amazing building. Surely they have cars.
Astounding logic. Got him. She's not in the car, so obviously the entire building was built thousands of years ago by an alien Agarthan race.
Shh, don't tell people. All right, we're trying to keep it on the down low, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess they don't.
I guess they don't.
Okay, so here we are at the Florida State Capitol. And let's scroll in. And, oh, there it is. Yep. They tore down the original.
Wait, that one looks different, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because they tore down the original one, right? The energy transmission probably got unstable.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was, someone drank too much White Monster. And it was channeling too much Agarthan Vril up from the center of the earth, right? And there was probably some kind of like disaster that they don't want you to know about.
I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Okay, so here we are at the Minnesota State Capitol. They had a competition. There was 41 people that submitted their design, and I don't know why they have 41 people submitting a design when they're all exactly the same. So let's see if it's any different. And no, it's exactly the same as all the other ones.
No, it's not.
The Montana State Capitol. And in the...
No, it's not.
I'm frustrated by this because he's lying and saying that they're all the same, when the only thing they have really in common is that they got like a dome and they're kind of square shaped, which is like most buildings are square shaped. Did I miss something?
No. Well, also they were trying to look. I bet Sadies can tell me about this. What is this style of architecture? It's called like Neo-Roman or something like that, right? They were trying to like deliberately imitate the Romans and the Greeks. So that's why they had like all the columns and all the shit. Does this go anywhere?
I think it's just going to be him typing away on his little keyboard the whole time.
There's got to be more to it than that, surely.
Like they were just built. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, and comment below. I will be posting a lot more. I appreciate
more.
And I hope you guys have a great day.
There's more?
Please, no. Like I'm in BioShock.
Brainwashing is that they make you like submit applications, designs for the state capitol.
The National Archives of the United States of America, or NARA. This is the place that should hold the original construction documents for every single federal building. They shared the master list with us, and we showed that the U.S. Capitol building, one of the most important structures in American history, they only hold 10 pages. And they were filed in 1935, 135 years after it was supposedly constructed. So I went further, and I emailed NARA. I wanted them to confirm that what we see in the master list is actually true. Because if they don't have any records, no blueprints from the United States Capitol building, a palace from 1800 within the National Archives database, then I believe this has to be the most shocking evidence to this point. Understanding that the...
For fuck's sake.
He's getting so fired up.
So like before there was a Federal Archives Administration where they just like leave the plans around. And because it hasn't survived in digital format.
Country's foundation is undocumented. This is the single most important political structure within the United States of America.
Hang on
a second.
Undocumented?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Well, hang on a second now. Where are the records for your old buildings over there in the UK or London or England or whatever?
I don't know. They're with like someone. I mean, the other thing that, you know, I was thinking of when I was like watching this is that buildings like subside, and over like a long enough timeline, like the ground like builds up. Now you don't see it quite so much in the US, but there's like buildings in London that have been like around for so long they've literally sunk like 6 feet into the earth, just because of a combination of like subsidence and the fact that just constant material like building up, you know, because they'll make a road and they'll make a thing over that and then a thing over that, and you give it like 600 years and the ground level will basically like rise in comparison to it.
Heart of the American government. This is the place where Congress meets, where laws are created, where presidents are inaugurated. So when I send the email to the National Archives, asking them about their master list, telling them that I came across the United States Capitol building, Washington, D.C., understanding that we've all been lied to, that its original construction was from 1793 to 1800. I pointed out that...
imagine having to deal with one of these people. You're like working in National Archives.
It might make your day a little more interesting.
After work, you go to the Masonic Lodge and you're like, Grandmaster, we have a problem. One of the internet is asking for the forbidden file.
Their blueprints, their construction records, the ledgers, all of the documents that they would have needed to build this thing, they're all missing. And that there are only 10 pages logged from 1935. I wanted them to clarify that this was everything that they had, and there wasn't anything missing in the back, or that they didn't get around to yet, like the New York Public Library, like we just saw. And this is when they replied back to me and my team, stating, yes, if it is missing from the master list, then we do not have it in our holdings. And this is the end of the mainstream narrative. There's no coming back. It is done.
Email?
And it's shocking. We have confirmation that they don't have any evidence at all.
An email is the end of the mainstream narrative?
The National Archive. Like, I bet you there's like a fucking museum in Washington or something that like fucking has them, you know?
Oh, sure.
Oh my God.
Their narrative about the construction of the United States Capitol building from 1793 to 1800 is actually true at all. There's nothing cataloged. There's nothing documented. Zero evidence. And at this point, I don't have any respect for an adult that sits in a classroom and grades children on a story that is completely fabricated. And the reason is because the adult did zero research on their own to ever even verify whether this story that they grade all these kids on was even true to begin with.
Oh,
they just blindly accepted all of this information and never actually asked for verification. And then they grade these.
Okay.
Verification. What about, like, you know, the fact that the building is there? It's not verified. The mainstream narrative is... What the...
This is another one from Ardent Party.
Look,
white
put his
man's
channel on it. That's so great.
Mother shape. See, right? If we had the Agarthan world we were promised, every single building would be a dodecahedron, right? The perfect shape. Every society would roll a natural 20. Right, and we would have like a federal department of Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Amazing.
Oh my God! Last remembrance, fellas, in the break room, listening to this fine program. Last remembrance. I hope your shift goes all right, mate. Like, you know, whatever it is you're doing, I hope our stupidity makes your shift go faster, mate.
I've been that guy sitting in the break room trying not to laugh while I'm listening to two idiots on a stream. I've been there, buddy. I've been there.
It is my most earnest wish that if anything comes from like my stream, it's like help people at work like get through their fucking shitty shift faster.
Yeah.
Some people strive for enlightenment, right? I just strive to like make the employee get through their fucking shit. Okay, so we got a couple more. Sadie's Sapiente sent me these. We're not going to get through this entire stack, are we? My God.
Well, then we should be selective. I felt like there was something we said at the beginning about changes in the UK to censorship and things like that.
There was, but that's, I don't know, is that sort of like boring?
Not when you read those official documents, I have to mute myself because I'm laughing too much at your voice.
Okay, well, I guess. Wait, no. We have to play this.
Okay.
Right. So this is the most Tartaria of all Tartarias.
Look at the old world buildings from 1893, 1895, 1896, that whole time, they don't have toilets. So you build a building that has maybe 1,000 rooms or something crazy, and there's no sanitation or sewage system? There's no toilets in there? And then you put the toilets in afterwards? You're a very advanced society that's building these buildings. You have dirt roads and all this other stuff, but you have no toilets. Almost like you're out of this world and don't belong here. That's the only reason when you start to think about that, why you would have no sanitation.
So, do aliens not have buttholes?
No.
I want to know.
Have you ever heard of a breatharian?
Oh, I have heard of the breatharians.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't those psychos that believe that they didn't need food and they could exist only on air, right?
That's right. They're like, it's like a vegetarian, but it's a breatharian.
Do they have a particularly long lifespan?
I mean, no, but they did survive on just air for a little while.
This thing about the Capitol building has triggered Sadie Sapiente so much. She's literally gone to the fucking Library of Congress and looked it up.
There it is.
Oh, see, that's one thing about like Sadie's, right? She'll be like, "You bastards never even researched it." Here they are, the plans, right? Now, clearly, what's happened is that she has, in fact, teleported these up from Agatha.
Yes.
Right? Okay. They didn't exist until she hacked her way into the database of the Library of Congress.
I'm sorry. That is not a plan for a building. That's a plan for a spaceship.
Really?
I'm telling you.
I thought it was a plan for a Dutch oven.
That's a plan for a rocket stage right there.
What was remember like when all the UFO tards were into like that Indian shit, like a Vamyana or whatever the hell it was called?
What?
Oh, you've never seen that? Okay, wait.
Vamyana.
Wait, yeah. Indian.
That sounds like a yoga move.
Vamyana. They call like a Vamyana. Vimana. Okay, right. Okay, so wait.
All right, class. Now we're going to do a Vimana. Oh, a Vimana.
Vimanas are an ancient flying machine described in Sanskrit texts like the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Okay. Often cited by proponents as evidence of ancient Indian aerospace technology or extraterrestrial contact. They ran off poop, you see, right?
Yes, of course.
These vehicles are depicted in various shapes. See the shapes? Including spherical, saucer-like, and cigar-shaped crafts, some powered by mercury or described as having anti-gravitational capabilities. Modern interpretations vary significantly. I got a fucking picture of one here, I think. Here we go. Yeah, Vimana, right?
Interesting. It's a house.
I wish I could just go to the image instead of it taking me to like the here we go. Yeah, this is the kind of fucking autism, right? Ancient. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't share the tab. I'm so sorry, chat. Ancient Indian Vimanas, Sar. Flying chariots or UFOs.
Yes, I want to go. How do we get on one of these?
Now the question, right, is did these have toilets?
No.
Or did you just poop off the side, right?
Yeah, presumably.
Now this is a thing, okay, right? Like I when I was into all this like tarded stuff, I remember like reading about these, right? In the Mahabharata, there's like Vishnu and shit. They have these like special ships that can like travel at the speed of I don't know 1,000 horses or some shit, and they got powerful propulsion and blazing lights and great speed, and all the UFO tards are like, see. It proves like ancient astronaut stuff, right? Eric von Daniken was like really into this. For UFO researchers, the Vimanas are a tantalizing link between mythology and possible alien intervention in human history. You've read von Daniken, right?
Of course, I've read Eric von Daniken. This actually reminds me, a funny little story. I was once corrected on how to pronounce Ramayana by an Indian guy.
Right.
I go, yeah, buddy, I've read books from your country, your home country. I've read the Ramayana. And he goes, Ramayan. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's the A on the end for then, buddy?
Wait, you do not pronounce it. Can't do an Indian accent.
Then why is it there?
Now, of course, the thing that you've got to understand, okay, is it's exactly this kind of disinformation chat that is undermining faith and trust.
Actually,
right? Sorry, go on.
Before we move on from the Ramayana,
you want to go back to the Vimanas? Okay.
No. We have a super chat from my co-host. Adam, he sends $5. Thank you. He says, for the fragrant Indian UFOs that have no sense of personal space.
I mean, I feel like the Indian gods of old, right, in like the Bhagavad Gita and stuff like that, are definitely sort of like a different class of people to the Indians you see now. I mean, I don't like know, like maybe like they were like the upper caste ones, right? But yeah. I don't get the general impression of godliness from them.
What was that meme? It was like when Lord Indra arrived in his chariot on the banks of the Ganges. Oh yeah, I got it. Here we go. When Lord Indra arrived in his chariot on the banks of the Ganges to slaughter 6 million Dasuvarna, the first and only word he spoke was namaste.
Actually, wait. Before we get on to the next thing, I have to do a bio break. So I'm just gonna like play this. Okay, I'll be back in just a second.
What if we're not actually living in the year 2026, but the year 1729? It sounds impossible, but according to one theory, nearly 300 years of history were never real. Every war, every emperor, every dynasty, everything between parts of the early Middle Ages and today may have been altered, expanded, or completely rewritten. The theory is known as the phantom time hypothesis, and it asks a simple but disturbing question. How do you know what year it really is? You weren't there.
You're right.
Neither was anyone alive today. Everything we know about history comes from records, documents, and timelines handed down to us through generations. According to the theory, powerful rulers may have inserted centuries that never happened, making themselves appear to rule during a more significant era. And that's where things get even stranger, because some researchers have connected this idea to another controversial theory, Tartaria, the supposed lost civilization that some believe once spanned large parts of the world. According to supporters, Tartaria wasn't simply erased from maps, it was erased from history itself. They point to massive architecture, buried buildings, world's fairs, orphaned trains, and entire chapters of history that seem strangely incomplete. What if the missing years weren't added by accident? What if they were in
Man, orphan trains. That sounds sad, right? No train should be without their parents. Right?
No. They need to be like the baby planes, you know?
Yeah. Baby planes and orphan trains.
Baby planes and orphan trains. There's a song there. Somebody get on the Suno machine and crank us out a song.
They just wander the railways. looking for their parents, right? The locomotive like ducked out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back.
Inserted to hide the collapse of a forgotten civilization, a civilization whose buildings still stand, but whose story has been replaced.
Right, so there you go. Right, missing something theory. Okay, so the UK is very concerned about misinformation, okay, and about a drop in trust amongst their slaves. I mean, citizens, populace. I mean, you know, poor oppressed masses, right? This is citizens. Okay, as you can see, the UK is very, very low on the list of trust. Okay, it has fallen squarely into distrust mode. Allegedly, 43% of people don't trust. Average trust in business, government, media, and NGOs. Wait, where's the one on media? Man, I love this thing. This is from the Edelman Trust Barometer, by the way. We covered this on like another show, but I just this at least the layout on this is good, right? There is fear that foreign actors are spreading disinformation to sow domestic division. Is this the true secret of Tartaria? Right? It is undermining faith in the government. Okay, where the hell is it? Oh, who gives a shit? Okay, right. The point is, trust is declining, and the way to stop that trust from declining is to get YouTube to push government propaganda to the top of the algorithm, right? So this is a message that like went out to YouTube to like a lot of like UK YouTubers. The UK government is running a public consultation called Watch This Space, a new strategic direction for UK media. The way they name shit. The proposals include mandatory changes as to how content is discovered on YouTube. This could direct audiences away from your channel. The proposed new rules include a mandatory prominence regime. Sounds a bit like a sex toy or something.
Prominence regime.
Yeah. Can you see that? Right? By your prominence regime. Is she no longer interested in your prominence?
Unreal.
This could require digital platforms like YouTube to prioritize and give a privileged position to traditional broadcasters like the BBC, ITV, and Channel 4 in user interfaces and recommendation feeds, potentially pushing your content out of sight. This isn't going to work, right? Like, so what I've noticed is that they're already doing this stuff with autoplay, right? So when you finish like a video and if you've got autoplay turned on, if you're like in the politics space, they almost always serve you some like insipid mainstream. Like there's this this podcast, quote unquote, called, I think it's called like Quite Right. Oh, I hate it so much. It's fucking Michael Gove and like some other like bin from like The Spectator. And they're just like any political issue. It's just like, oh, so give you just the most insipid boomer take, right? Like, yeah. I just don't, right? Mandating prominence to traditional institutions will impact all other independent digital creations, downranking your content, etc., etc. So let's have a look at their documentary, their position paper on this, right? There's like a consultation. I'm not even looking at it, right? We know how the UK government does consultations, right? They pretend to listen to you and then they do exactly what they were always going to do anyway, okay? Plans for prominence of trusted news sources on social media alongside measures to reform public service media in the UK. When they say reform public service media, what they mean is basically forcing YouTube to like use it and getting your taxes to pay for it. There will be no sort of like actual reform to like, make it more relevant to like, well, the thing is, I don't know how much UK sort of public broadcasting you've been exposed to, Aaron. It's stuff like, did you know that like the kings of England were black?
Oh,
and right, and there was like a black disabled like king, and England was always a black country. It's just relentless race communism. Like it's just so egregious. They're really not being subtle about it, like at all anymore, right? It's like everyone was black. White people didn't do anything. Do white people even really exist, bro? If it was any other country, right, they'd be hauling them in front of like the genocide court. But oh no, right, like white people can't suffer genocide because like whites aren't even a people. It's fine. I'm fine.
It's okay. You don't have to go back there for, at least a few more days.
I don't want to be genocided. Mom. Trying to genocide me.
I can think of the perfect thing to cheer you up.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Oh, we got another Venmo. Yeah,
that will cheer me up. Yes.
$10 from a big fat frog. Some Tartarian dollary dues for you both.
Oh, the best kind of dollary dues, Tartarian dollary dues. I hear if you take them to the secret Tartarian bank, they'll give you like double the money in like old Tartarian silver coins. Pretty awesome. Don't share that about. Thank you very much. Okay. Options for a managed transition to internet-based TV, either in 2034 or 2044. So there is that, right? On-demand rights for like sporting goods, not sporting goods, like sporting TVs. Where's the green paper? Is this the one? Watch this space, a new strategic direction for UK media. Green paper and public consultation.
What the hell is a green paper?
It's
like a white paper, but eco-friendly and not white.
I don't know. Like, I look at what the UK government does now with like a sort of just mix of like horror, and it's like I don't know, man. It's like trying to like look into like the eye of Yog Sothoth and try and figure out what the fuck it's doing. All you're left with is this like, pain in your head and a vague sense of like impending doom.
Yeah. It's like chewing on your head and you're like, what could it possibly be thinking?
And these are the kind of people running our government, right? I presume this is like the head of the fucking
What's that on his wrist?
That's a good question.
What is that red band on his wrist?
Is it? Oh, no, it's not a red band. It's a friendship bracelet or something. It doesn't look like a Kabbalah brand.
No, I'm just curious what that is, because that ain't a watch.
That ain't a watch. Like many of us, evenings in my home growing up were often spent gathered around the living room TV set. Whether that was the whole family glued to the Generation Game, or Noel's house party on a Saturday night, or cheering on Scotland in the football. We must return to Boomer, except everyone's going to be like black and Muslim. Our media is a central part of our civic system. High quality television programs, like culturally relevant drama and comedy. Right. So when they say culturally relevant, that's like everyone's black, basically. Is what
right? Understood.
Provide common references and help shape attitudes to social issues. So they just come out and admit it, right? That it's all meant to be brainwashing, right? It's not meant to entertain you. It is literally designed from the ground up to be brainwashing, right? And this is very, very easy to see if you look at sort of like working class, like prole slop programs like Emmerdale and stuff like that, especially during COVID. They just deliberately had like political plots, like, one character is like, a bit afraid to get the vaccine because he's stupid and a conspiracy theorist. But fortunately, the rest of the town like pressures him to go get it, and then like everything's awesome, all that kind of like shit, right?
Yeah, he's all like, "But it say on the internet that the vaccines had snake venom in them," and they're like, "Oh, darling,
oh, darling, you stupid." I saw on the TV. It's perfectly fine. You shouldn't be getting information from the internet. All right, internet is where all the freaks hang out. You got to trust the government, right? Trustworthy news, subject to rigorous editorial standards, provides the shared understanding and facts needed for people to trust one another.
Oh, it's the media that helps people trust one another.
Not everyone speaking the same fucking language, right? or
Yeah.
everyone like vaguely being of like the same like ethnotype or anything. Sorry, did I cut you off, Aaron?
No, you didn't. I just love that this is like, yes, well, we've all grown up watching the telly, and they don't like the telly anymore, and that's their problem. Because we created the trust that they have. We didn't just parasitically try to destroy everything around that. No, that wasn't us.
I mean, they've literally spent like decades at this point, like expressly attacking white people, like just relentlessly, you know.
It's when you look back at it and you're like, yeah, man, I cannot believe I didn't notice that before. You think about how you had to be raised in it to accept that kind of abuse from the organs of the state that's supposed to be looking out for you. It's a strange kind of obsession to just all day long hate on you like that.
Yeah, well, first they reduce you to individuals, and then they tell you history doesn't exist and you people don't exist, right? And then they move in and they start killing you all, right? Like this. I mean, this is
a perfect setup.
You know,
who was the author who wrote about the stages of this?
Oh, I forget. I always think it's Hannah Arendt, but it was like someone else. Hannah
That's
Arendt,
who I was thinking of. I was thinking of Arendt.
The 10 stages of genocide, basically, right? But everybody knows white people can't suffer a genocide because white people do all bad stuff. And do they even exist, bro? And have any history, bro? And have any culture, bro?
And if you think about it, we kind of deserve it.
Well, of course, of course. The broadcast of national moments such as Nagubu winning the cup for England, the Olympic Games or international sporting fixtures bring the nation together for shared experiences. However, these benefits are under pressure in today's media environment, where a limited selection of broadcast channels has given way to an explosion of seemingly unlimited content, accessed primarily by the internet. The digital age has seen audiences move away from traditional linear broadcasting and into the online world where, rather than watching together, we are encouraged to consume content in individually created feeds, and divisive and inaccurate narratives are more likely to thrive.
Oh, they hate that. Don't you know what? I believe in Tartaria. I am a flat earther. God damn it. You will not take that away from me. You bastards.
they really do hate it, because for ages they just ran the entire, like the whole fucking Western world was basically a psyop controlled by the newspapers and the television, right? And they would just plan everything around it, and they had that shit like totally sewn up. I mean, it's amazing if you think about it, right? Like the level of control. No wonder they got like all greedy. They must have been like, you know, we can make them do like whatever they want. Speaking of, by the way, someone left a comment, I forget who it was, talking about on last week's show when we were talking about Bernays, right? And he reckoned that actually Bernays's greatest skill was convincing other people that he could control people, and that a lot of this like shit that he took credit for was actually complete bullshit. Yeah. And that he was basically a salesman selling the bullshit idea that he could control people.
Yeah, Bernays was really good at repackaging ideas and concepts that other people made and basically turning it into weapons.
Yeah.
That's what Bernays, I mean, Bernays didn't just whole cloth invent everything. The reason we talk about Bernays is because he was the son of a bitch that figured out how to turn it into a weapon better than almost anybody else.
Right. No, but
he didn't invent it.
No. This commenter was saying that like the stuff that Bernays said, like that he was the reason why people eat bacon for breakfast, was complete bullshit.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was just really good at selling this idea that he could control people. And that was basically his universal selling point. You know what I mean? This green paper sets out new strategic direction for the government's media policy to address these challenges. The interventions we are consulting on will, quote, foster a healthy information environment where trustworthy news is easy to find.
Cute. They just want to make it easy for you.
Dude, They still think the problem is that people can't find the fucking BBC.
Yeah.
Right. Not like the content of the shit that they put out.
Dude, it's the games industry, right? They're like, well, if we just made another Forspoken or whatever the hell that was. Did you hear that? I don't know if this is totally accurate. They had to pull a team for Bethesda off of making a sequel to a game that flopped in order to get them to make something that's based off Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah. So basically,
no,
this is an Obsidian, not Bethesda. Okay.
Okay. Not
and
Bethesda.
They were all working on Avowed 2, despite the fact that Avowed like not only bombed but was just widely panned. Okay.
Right.
Because like, and I was hearing about this today, right? Bethesda's suddenly decided, like after like losing half their workforce, that they're going to go back to like their core IPs, i.e. the ones that like made fucking money. So they're going to like do, they're probably going to do a Fallout New Vegas reboot, which like might be all right. Because the Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion one was like pretty good. And they're going to like finally get on to making Elder Scrolls 6, which everyone has now been waiting for like, when did fucking Elder Scrolls 5 come out? 10, 12 years ago, something like that?
It came out before Trump was president, at least.
Yeah. It's been ages, right? It's been ages. But it's going to be shit, right? You know it's going to be shit because, I mean, I don't know. They say they're like trying to like hire some old people back. Maybe they'll get some like decent writers or something like that. But if they use like the queer woke stuff that they have, it's going to be crap.
You will never get another Nepos the Nose. I'm sorry. I wish you would, but you won't. There will never be another Thalmor conspiracy written into your video games. But this is the point I'm trying to make is that they are talking about this as if people can't find it. Just like you said, right? People can find it. They just don't want it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. And because they're like just caught, because every part, like every sinew and fiber of their effort is basically gearing towards trying to get people to not go insane from like mass immigration, right? Which is still failing miserably, screwing over whites and pressing like, I mean, digital ID and just it's bloody. They just, I don't think they can like upgrade, right? Like, and also they've lost the exclusivity deal that they used to have, right? It used to be if you wanted to get on the telly, right? If you wanted to get out there, you had to work with the media companies. You didn't have any fucking choice, right? You had to like do the secret handshake, right? And have sex with a small Indian boy on camera, right? And then, right, they'd let you, put your like voice out there. Now you've got the internet. Anyone can do it, right? So it's a pure meritocracy, which they actually like hate. Like, capitalism is great because of meritocracy. They don't fucking believe in meritocracy at all. So this is Ian Murray, Minister for Creative Industries, Media and Arts. I'm certainly going to be taking his fucking like recommendation. Okay, so the bit we want is supporting a healthy information environment. The way we consume news and other media has changed forever, creating a critical turning point in our society. The digital age, shaped by algorithms, social media, and the emerging capabilities of AI, has transformed how people access news and information. While offering unprecedented access, this shift has also made it easier for inaccurate or manipulated material to circulate at scale. The very definition of what is news is being challenged. This jeopardizes public trust in institutions and threatens access to truth when we need it most. They're talking about COVID, right?
Right.
To them, COVID is the example of this like par excellence. And they still couldn't do it with COVID, even when they had the most repressive internet censorship regime ever devised. So their grand idea, basically, is that every citizen will have a unique digital ID, and that unique digital ID will be tied to your ability to like post on the internet. And then presumably they will start like a massive propaganda campaign about how, only like shadowy Russian bots would post anything on the internet without using their government ID,
They
right?
they are still so pissed about people just ignoring them eventually during COVID because they threw every battery of the goy beam artillery at us, right? They rolled out celebrities to sing us John Lennon songs or Beatles songs or whatever. They had freaking everyone's late night show hosts singing songs about vaccine. I mean, they hit us with everything, and we eventually were just like, dude, shut up. This is ridiculous. And they still aren't over it.
Well, because they don't believe in truth. Right? This is the fundamental problem, right? These people are seeped in the idea that like there is no such thing as truth, right? Truth is about shaping the narrative and all this kind of other stuff. They don't believe in it at all.
Right.
Right? They're completely positional when it comes to like truth. This is one of the reasons why they lie all the fucking time to their people. Right? Who are you to know the truth? They don't believe in it at all. This is how you get this like weird ethical crap of where like medical ethicists will come out and say like, well, if we had to like forcibly vaccinate like, a country, it would be better if we did it secretly. Like,
God.
Yeah, they really medical ethicists are some of the craziest freaking people you will ever see like put into print. It's insane. A strong, trusted media and information ecosystem underpins a healthy democracy. Oh, yeah. Does it now?
I mean, it's just crazy when they go out and just say shit like that.
Oh my God! Right?
Because hell!
If people start finding stuff out, they might vote in ways that we don't want them to vote. Extremists might come in, right, and disrupt the delicate balance of the deep state guiding society, like to ruin.
Those damn extremists.
Yeah. In extreme circumstances, people might start questioning whether your usury is an awesome thing or not.
Yeah.
The democratic role of the media rests on its ability to provide reliable and accessible information, ensuring that diverse perspectives can be heard. Right. So not whites. Then no diverse perspectives from the people who like want to preserve like whites as like an ethnic group or anything like that, right? Citizens cannot easily make free and informed choices without a media based on shared and accurate facts.
Man. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
I have so many thoughts. They really can't handle it. They really can't handle the idea that people might learn things and it doesn't come from them. And people might develop ideas that are in conflict with their desire to keep us in the stalled century stasis of power they set up after the last war.
So it's a weird sort of juxtaposition, right? Truth doesn't really exist, but what truth does exist, right, resides in institutions. The idea that any of you people listening, any of you filthy plebs, could make a true observation about reality if that observation runs counter to the institution, right? I mean, we don't even believe in truth anyway, right? So truth is like doesn't really exist except for like trace elements or something. And when you gather a whole bunch of like woke people into a government department, somehow that develops more truth, and they're much more truthy, right, than you filthy person out there, looking around you actually in society and stuff like that, right? And observing shit. Like,
dude, there's a very old word in my head, and it goes like this: Pharisee.
Is that like what happens to the sea when it's like full of iron?
No,
Like
the Pharisees.
Yeah, the Ferris Sea. Right?
Oh, I'm confused because I believed in alternative narratives on the internet about Tartaria. And now the Pharisee, the Holy See. See, do you see the truth in me?
I do. You see?
Yeah. No. So I say Pharisee because exactly what you said is exactly what that was.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
In this context, information is part of our democratic infrastructure. We need to protect our media ecosystem just as diligently as we do other forms of public infrastructure. The goal is not to promote a single narrative or limit disagreement. Yes, it is. Yes, you lying right? Okay. So they might be like, we're not going to promote a single narrative. Maybe we'll promote like 2 as long as they're within like acceptable limits. A plural media environment establishes a shared foundation of verified facts. Mate, after COVID, I don't ever want to hear the term verified fact ever again. Right? Like if someone's like, oh, this is a verified fact. I'll be like, really?
Verified by who?
Yeah.
And they're like, how dare you?
Verified by like real fact checkers. Enabling diverse viewpoints to be challenged and debated. In an environment flooded with misinformation and deliberate manipulation, the value of journalism grounded in professional standards and ethics becomes even more important. This is how they gate kept the truth out, basically. Right? They licensed it. You can't be a real journalist if you don't have a license. You don't believe that person. Yeah, but he's like an eyewitness to a thing. Yes, but he doesn't have a license to be an eyewitness. Now, does he? What he needs to do is he needs to go along to a licensed journalist and relate his story to the licensed journalist. And the licensed journalist will chew it up like a mother bird and then spit it into like the tweeting mouth of the little bird, right?
You just sound like a character from Brazil right now. It's exactly right.
The public benefit of such journalism depends both on its accessibility and on the public's ability to engage with it critically. There is also a significant concern that the distinction between factual news reporting and political polemic is being blurred in the UK media landscape. And why is that? Do you think, is it because the government keeps fucking lying to everyone 24 goddamn 7?
Oh.
I mean, they literally made their own bed, right?
Yeah.
And the entire time being like, oh, this is such an awesome bed. Oh, this is going to be like so comfy, right? And I'm like, I can't wait to like lie in that bed, right? And then they like lie in the bed and they're like, like everything's going wrong. Like, oh, is there something wrong with the bed you both ordered and constructed and told anyone who like maybe this isn't a good idea that they were bloody conspiracy theorists? I'm sorry. Oh, did you have a problem with that? Oh, people. Oh, my friend.
That's hilarious.
Whilst partisan reporting has an important place in the information environment, yes, we'll be getting rid of that as soon as we possibly can. It can be harmful if audiences cannot easily distinguish between objective fact and opinion or polemic. Yes. See, what we say are facts. What you say are polemics. Fucking so ridiculous.
Dude, it's so bad.
The rise in politicians being used as presenters has also contributed to this risk, particularly in a regulated and trusted environment such as Ofcom regulated programming. So this is another big problem as well, right? Like all the old school media outlets are basically subject to like Ofcom rules, and they are so onerous. Like Ofcom is just, I mean, it's a censorship bureau, right? Like they try and say, oh, you know, like all these same excuses, but there's a censorship bureau, and they censor the crap and lean on legacy media really, really bad. Like when GB News came out and they tried to like report on stuff about like immigration and stuff, Ofcom would just be like breathing down their necks 24/7, being like, don't say that, don't say that. But they can't really do it to the internet as a whole. I mean, maybe I presume what they really want basically is Ofcom control over YouTube. But YouTube and Google are American companies. And so there's, at the moment, this big sort of push from all these different countries in the world to try and coerce the Americans into signing up to essentially like a global version of Ofcom. And it's not working too well at the moment. But if the Democrats get back in, they will be on that, it will be on like flan. They'll sign up to that immediately, right? The integrity of our media and information ecosystem is a national priority that demands urgent consideration to ensure it keeps pace with the speed of digital transformation. Yeah, good luck with that.
Not a chance.
To safeguard an informed democracy and cohesive society, we must tackle these threats with interventions to support a media ecosystem that is independent, accountable, plural, and crucially trustworthy. Yeah, these are completely conflicting goals.
Do you know what this sounds like to me?
What?
These people talking, they sound like cavalry officers pissed that there's machine guns on the field now.
Yes.
They're like, what we need is more horses. It's
Yeah.
like, you dumbass, the battlefield is different now.
Yeah.
You can't wear a breastplate and block a bullet. I'm sorry.
But I mean, who the fuck would go and work for the BBC? Right? Like imagine they go up to like various creators, right, who already have like large platforms and like, oh, come and work for the BBC. They'd be like, why the fuck would I work for the BBC? It's gonna be less money, less influence. Everyone's gonna tell me like I sold out. I'm gonna have to like be subject to like a whole crap load of like rules. No one's gonna do it.
It won't even be fun, you know.
Oh my God. And they just, they like, go on and just, that's why they try and surface these retarded like streamers that aren't like popular. They try and like pick them up while they're young, right? What happened to Matt Nuclear on the Daily Wire,
Right.
When they're still young and stupid and get them to like sign some like abusive contract, but you can't get popular within these constraints. Again, they just, this was always the problem with the internet from their point of view, was the virality of the internet, right? That certain things could just become really popular overnight. Like they saw that as highly, highly dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 25 minutes left. Okay. So look,
we should definitely leave time at the end for the DMT story.
Well, actually, I guess we might have to do that another week, because what I wanted to focus on is the kind of stuff that they're going to be pushing to the front of your feed. Did you know that the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, has a YouTube channel? I was not aware of this. Look at those numbers, bros. I bet you feel small, don't you, Aaron? Right? Like 79 views in a day, 101 views 9 days ago. You wish you could get fucking numbers like that, mate, right?
Are you kidding me? Our episode together on my show beat the Mayor of London.
Oh yeah. It's easy. This is just the elite talking to themselves. This is like some small office in London where they just simp for Sadiq Khan, right? And the only ones that have like decent views are basically like when he's overseas and like shilling, like, so this one's got 2.3K because he's in Singapore. So presumably people in Singapore like were watching it. You know what I mean, right? Although I mean, this one, he visited Tokyo. He's jet setting around. He doesn't spend a lot of time in London. I mean, why the fuck would he, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff like this where he just seems to be like shilling for like this weird Nigerian restaurant. This is weirdly hallucinatory. Right?
Next stop, Machado.
No, wait. Where's the one on the?
Are you talking about the Flygerians?
The Flygerians. This is the one.
Oh, why do you do this to me?
Next stop, Flygerians.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I am. I don't feel I've deserved this yet.
So our business was born here. We started down the road doing pop-ups. We've been going for like 8 years now.
Yeah, we're based in the Peckham Palms building. This is a female-led black space, kind of a social enterprise funded
by the government.
Why?
A female-led black space that operates off government grants.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we know why he's there. Ain't gonna be no white people being employed in this restaurant. I'll tell you that much.
By the government, the hairdressers, beauty therapists, a beautiful lady called Tessie who made our kimonos.
All the business,
everything.
All your neighbours are run by black women.
Yeah, black women, we're here.
Oh, really? I couldn't tell. Really? Black women in London? Oh, mate. I find that very hard to believe.
Well, dang it, ladies. If you're here, speak up then.
Or not. It's quite noisy, actually.
Shattering ceilings and paving the way.
Oh, they're shattering ceilings and paving the way for future generations. Oh, I hate this shit.
Lord have mercy on us.
Oh, mate. Come on. Like, what ceiling is there left to be shattered? right? Like what, when you get like $1 million a year in fucking government, like race-based grant funding. Ah.
Exactly. So it's literally a one-stop shop. You a dessert person or not?
I am a 007. It's the mother-shaped store. Oh my God. One of the things about like Khan that like really strikes me, right, is just what an incredibly arrogant prick he is, right? Like just, you can just tell just in the way he holds himself. You know what I mean, right?
Oh yeah.
He's got like small man syndrome. He is just like the most, I mean, look, politicians like are susceptible to that, but this guy is like on another level.
Dessert person. I got a sweet tooth.
You're not sweet, so you can
I'm trying to keep fit, man.
So this is like
Fucking, oh, just kill me now, right? And then there's this one about Pride in London. 78 views in one day.
Oh,
take that, extremists. Oh, it's really funny. Look at that. There's an ad for Mulvad VPN. Oh, I don't think that's allowed.
It's important for people to be themselves and feel surrounded by a community that allows them to be themselves. I am surrounded by all my friends. I feel happy to be who I am, and I'm really grateful for that.
Nobody does Pride like London.
Except maybe Tel Aviv.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She brought me to my first ever Pride, and I've loved it ever since. So it's going to be a yearly thing for me now on.
I mean, look, you know what this is.
Yeah.
A million times before, right? Like it's just like, yay, we take it in the arse, yay. Woo. Also, Ardent sent us this. The prominence regime.
Oh,
Ardent.
man.
Mwah, chef's kiss.
Fantastic.
Right. But what I really wanted to show you, okay, is this absolutely cack-handed attempt to reach young men. Now, of course, the problem that they have is that they're trying to reach young white men and young black men and young Muslim men, and there are differences between them, okay? So you see this all the time in the UK, right? Like they can't target non-white ethnicities for anything. So when there's like an outbreak of like grapes and stuff on the tube, or like people getting touched up, they have to depict it as if it's whites doing it, despite the fact that it totally isn't. Okay.
Right.
And so they wind up in this weird position where they're trying to counteract negative male stereotypes, but these negative male stereotypes are much more distributed to certain ethnic groups than others, if you know what I'm saying. Okay,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Check this out.
If you're not looks maxing, then what the f are you doing?
80% of women are attracted to 20% of
If your
men.
paycheck isn't 100K a month, you've got work to do.
These voices are shaping how millions of young men see themselves. So we tested how deep their influence really runs by replicating something thousands of young men do every day.
What the?
Creators were posed a defining question: what makes a man? Their first challenge: build the man the world expects.
So, Aaron,
in
your opinion, what makes a man?
Well, according to the Saints Row 3 character creator that they were using at the beginning, what makes a man? I would have said the Saints Row 3 character creator and a pair of testicles.
I mean, this is not in any way a manipulative question, by the way. I want to make that perfectly clear, right? This is not a social engineering program, right? Like this is an honestly posed question.
Right, but let's think about this. Let's back out, right? So why are men listening to these influencers who are saying these things? It's because masculine identity is difficult to find. We don't have role models. We don't even have like cool, muscly guys with machine guns in our movies anymore.
No. Just whites don't have that, right? The blacks and the Pakistanis, they have tons of that stuff. That's totally allowed, right? You are allowed to be like black and as masculine and misogynistic as you want, right? Whites need to be, seen but not heard. Well, not even really seen, right? But definitely not in any way like masculine or like good at sports or like anything. You know what I mean, right? So this is the thing. This is why it's kind of like half-hearted, because they what they really want is for like whites to stop being in any way masculine.
Makes a man. Their first challenge: build the man the world expects you to be.
Rock hard abs, a beautifully sculpted body.
I think they care more about aura than honesty and integrity.
I think masking those emotions is always what society would prefer.
What do you lot think, chat?
Who the fuck are these people? Right? Like, chat, does anyone know who any of these clowns are? Here we go. Tigsy UK, The Real Ben Hurst, Kieran H. Darby, King J. London. I've never heard of these people. Mind you, it's entirely possible that I've never heard them because I wouldn't watch any of this like kind of content. I don't know.
Unk spotted.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Not think, chat.
But when things got personal, something shifted.
Build the man you would choose as your best mate.
Ooh.
What? Wait, guys don't think like that. Like, what?
Choose the man as your best mate. Okay, right?
Build the man you would want your sister to marry. Whoa.
Build the man you would want to be as a father.
Oh, that's easy.
See, 007 has heard of one of these guys, right? Because he's down with the hood shit. King J reacts to rap shit. Okay, right. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Seven. I appreciate that. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
The man that we just built wouldn't be my best mate.
Care and kindness, that would be high.
Honesty and integrity is obviously like the most important.
Open-mindedness needs to be high.
It's up to you to choose the man you want to be. So the next time you hear mogging, looks maxing, submen, ignore the noise. Trust your own voice.
The other reason I'm playing this is not just because it's another cack-handed, fucking god-awful social influence campaign, right? But the way it ties into what we were talking about before, you know what I mean, right? Like, listen to your own voice. I thought we weren't doing that.
Yeah.
I thought you were listening to trusted sources. Am I supposed to listen to the trusted source, or am I supposed to listen to my own voice? Of course, this is a manipulative dodge, right? Because these people, they don't have their own fucking voices, because most people fucking don't. What they mean is listen to us. We will propagandize you to the point where you have an inner voice that aligns with our social engineering goals, and then you listen to that. There's more. So much more. There's a whole campaign on this.
Oh my. Okay.
None of this would be necessary, by the way, if mass immigration had not swamped London, right? But we don't talk about that, obviously, right? Because that'd be racist.
It is unreal how much goes back to that. They just have to have that. Why do they have to have that so bad? Oh man, I might get us banned. I better stop talking. I'm gonna stop thinking.
Yep. Don't use the G word. Ignore the wait, I gotta do this in like roadmap. Ignore the noise. Trust your own voice, yeah? There are many voices online who push simplistic ideas about how young men and boys should act, think, and feel. It's easy to get lost in it, and it can mess with the way we see ourselves, fam, the people around us, and society as a whole. With the right tools and space, we can block out the noise. That's why the Mayor of London has partnered with Beyond Equality to open up a conversation with young men and boys in our wider city. A conversation that helps challenge harmful messages, explores the many ways to be a man, and focuses on the voice that matters most. Your own voice. You get me, fam?
That's man. I'm so sorry you have to go back. You should stay here.
That's not even a very, very good roadman, right? Severed does like the best roadman. He is the roadman king.
I mean, okay, so I was like 65% uncomfortable while you were doing that voice. I bet he'd get it all the way up to like 90.
Oh yeah, it's delightful.
Easy.
Are you afraid of diversity, Aaron? You're like, is that your problem? You're some kind of like a racist, bro. You're boomba-clot.
What?
You don't know what a boomba-clot be? Like a batty boy, a boomba-clot, a pimplex.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's like the Afro-Caribbean version, like the Jamaican version. I can't do it justice. Like honestly, right? This is still like me, like white boy, like doing it, right? Like the full version is like, right. Choose your own path, young men and boys. Build the skills and confidence to trust your own judgment and understand what you see online. See, right? Like fucking, I'm going somewhere with this, right? This isn't just like random. This is like, because all social engineering fundamentally always converges back to the same place, right? Which is like, trust our message. Don't listen to those like other girls, there's other governments, right? Listen to us. We're not like the other social engineers that lie to you, right? We're giving you the truth, fam. Okay? Right. So are you ready to do the noise check, Aaron?
Yoys.
The noise check.
No,
You're seeing loads of content every day, fam. Some of it helps you grow. Some of it is designed to make you angry, make you feel bad about yourself, or just keep you hooked. So if someone else can get clicks, attention, or money, fam. If something online gives you a weird feeling or messes with your head, run the noise check.
Okay, N.
Okay.
I
was thinking that the letter might be a bit different. Oh, okay, right. It's N-O. Okay, right.
N.
Does this content wind me up, fam? Some creators keep you watching by making you feel angry, ashamed, jealous, or not good enough. Ask yourself, do I feel worse after watching this? What, you feel worse after like reading this fucking bullshit?
See, that's what I'm saying. I was saying this. So some creators want to keep you watching by making you feel angry, ashamed, jealous, or not good enough. Does that sound like the other public broadcasting that we all had to listen to, all of us growing up all the time? Well, if you run the noise check, you shouldn't listen to them.
Opposition. Does this content pit men against women, fam? Some creators grow their audience and keep people coming back to listen to them by convincing them that women are to blame for all men's problems. Ask yourself, is this trying to make me see women as my opposition, fam? Are women my ops? I'm just saying, right? That sounds like it's pretty gay to me. What do you mean your ops is women, fam? Our ops is down on the other block, man. Oh my God.
Insecure. Oh no.
Does this make me feel like I'm not man enough, fam? Some creators profit from making boys and young men feel insecure about money, their muscles, dating, status, and emotions. Like the UK Prime Minister when he got those Ukrainian boys.
Wow. Wow. They really think boys are girls.
Ask yourself, is this making me feel like I'm not enough unless I change who I am? I wouldn't send this to the trans lobby, right? I think they would be very upset by this idea, right?
Oh, this is so bad. Oh, it's bad.
Simplistic. Does this content claim there's only one right way to be a man, fam? Real life is complicated, yeah? Relationships are complicated, yeah? Being a man is complicated, yeah?
Being a man is complicated. All right.
Yeah, you might secretly be a woman, fam.
Oh, that's true. Wait, you got to say that in the accent or I won't believe you.
You might secretly be a woman, fam. Have you explored that?
Thank you, mid-20s black influencer.
Be careful of content that says there's only one way to be a man. That one group is ruining everything. Yeah, you want to stay the fuck away from that.
Yeah, definitely don't want to do that, guy. Yeah, stay far away from that one. That's That doesn't pass the noise check.
Or that one person has all the answers, fam. Ask yourself, is this giving simple answers to complicated problems? Like, if I ask if I'm really a woman and someone says no, that's a simple answer to a complicated problem. Sorry, my accent's falling off, mate. Oh my God. E. And the final one, E. Does this content make money for someone else? Dude, everything on the internet makes money for something.
Yeah.
Right? Like YouTube's going to run ads on this that we're not going to get fucking paid for. Like, oh, fucking help me feel less depressed. Hit up the GoFundMe.
Does this content make money for someone else? Oh no. Oh no. Are we part of this?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Are we the baddies?
A lot of creators earn money from clicks, outrage, engagement, subscriptions, courses, and donations. Well, how else do you make money? Like what? They didn't put sponsorships. Like,
how can we be some of those creators that make money? How do we do that?
we gotta black it up, mate. Right? That's what I like saying. Right?
The algo would love your accent.
Wait, I have summoned the Ko-Fi.
No.
Arakin, thank you, mate. Thank you so much for $5. This made me think about a dog trainer video. Highly intelligent dogs, you need to treat them a certain way. Ignore them and the dog will turn on you. I think the media ran into this issue with people. There is a limit to how far you can push something, dogs or men. Yeah, like precisely.
Bingo. Yes.
Yep. Well said. Thank you, Arakin.
Listen, if you abuse a tiny little dog, it doesn't know any different. One day it's going to bite your hand.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And if you ignore it, right, and focus on like the black dog that like just moved in and is like shitting all over the lawn, right? It might get like angry at you. The longer you stay angry or insecure, the more attention they get. Ask yourself, is someone profiting from keeping me hooked? All right, hooked. The bottom line. Some people online make money by making young men and boys angry, insecure, isolated, and suspicious of others. You don't have to fall for it. Spot the pattern. Spot the pattern, fam. Ignore the noise, yeah?
I love this. Some people online make money by making young men and boys angry, insecure, isolated, and suspicious of others. What if we just remove the online part? Some people make money by making young men and boys angry, insecure, isolated. How do they make that money?
You know what's really missing from this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people online make money by making young men and boys horny, right? But like that's fine, right?
Oh, that's encouraged.
Yeah. Let's not start questioning the porn industry or right female influencers or anything like that, right? Like they're totally awesome and can't do anything wrong, right? Just the male influencers. This is all about the fucking Andrew Tate tear that they've been on like basically forever.
Yeah, they really hate that guy, don't they?
Yeah, this is all this just like, you know, fucking the problem is men, women should be able to do whatever the hell they want. What have we got? Guides for trusted adults. How you can support young men and boys. I mean, that just sounds like, you know, a strong arm around a young man or a boy can help support them in their when they're very insecure.
Yeah.
It's so low-key gay.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It is. Yeah.
Knowing how to support the young men and boys in your life can be hard.
They hate ordinary young men. They really just do.
Knowing how to support the young men and boys in your life can make you hard.
Did they have to could they have come up with another way to say it?
Yeah, well, presumably they couldn't say difficult because the reading age of the people like this is targeted at is like 8 years old. So, right?
Difficult yeah, okay.
But as a trusted adult in a young person's life, you can make a huge difference in helping them to explore complex questions about identity. Okay.
What is a trusted? Oh, right. They can't say parents.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
this sounds like the kind of stuff you see in all the trans literature.
Because
basically.
it's written by the same people.
Okay. Let's see what cancer we've got here. Oh, we're nearly out of time. Talking to young men and boys about the manosphere. Oh God, this guy's like
Why can't they turn this? This could have been an email. Why does everything have to be a goddamn PDF? Like, I mean, I love listening to you read. Don't get me wrong, but seriously, who's going to sit here and read this except us as a joke, goofing on it?
Did you know that the manosphere can offer a sense of belonging, easy explanations for why life might feel hard or confusing, and perceived solutions to self-esteem issues and feelings of anxiety about the future?
Easy explanations, solutions, simple solution. Oh,
There are no solutions, Aaron. It's very, very complicated, right? What you need to do is trust the government that will give you the solutions and explain how it's really, really complicated, right? And you can't really know. If you think about it, it's basically this.
Oh, you got me with that one.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. Right. Okay. So listen, we're at 3 hours. Yeah, my voice is starting to go. Last chance for the Ko-Fi and the Venmo and all that kind of like stuff. Thank you very much to everyone who super chatted.
Yes.
I'll just say bye to the chat. Here we got Arden Party, Billiam Berg, Vorpal Anvil, Seti Sapiente, Caleb Knight, 007. Thank you for all your help, Severed. Vorpal Anvil, did I already see? The Woody Shambler, Dissident Knight, Dread. The gang's all here, bros. Scrolling back through the chat. I appreciate you all, guys. Thank you for coming along. Head Feeney, Mike's second name. I see Quez. All these people in the chat just saying stuff. I hope you had a great time, guys. JLM Knight, CVA. Who else? Airworthy, as opposed to Seaworthy. Yar. Nick Buckaroo, of course. Bas Klutweig. Good to see you guys. All right, that's as far as I'm going to scroll up. My voice is really, really starting to give out.
It is good to see all of you. It makes me very happy that you would sit here and listen to us two silly men talk about things on the internet.
Yeah.
Warms the heart.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for listening to our retardation. We appreciate it, bros. we got 80 live viewers. Shit, that's not bad. Yeah. Thank you, guys. We'll be back next. It's Thursday today, right? Yes, next Thursday. With another episode of Clown-Based Lifeforms. I got no idea what the fuck we're gonna like do when we sort of like make this stuff off.
Well, we teased the DMT story. We got to do that next.
Oh yes, we have to do the DMT story. What if DMT is actually the origin of the shapes, right? Like, and that's why all the entities are like weird, like shapes and stuff.
That would be insane.
We cracked the code. We've cracked the code, bros. And what if those shapes be racist, bro?
What if?
All right, guys. See you next week. You can check out Artie and Fist on Tuesday and Friday. There's an interview on my channel with Not Me, Not You. We're talking about the 3 kinds of evil. I'm going to be like traveling a bit, so I don't know when I'm going to get another interview out. But thank you all for listening. Good night, everyone. Wait, where's the bumper? Right, I figured it out.
It's the triangle.